you tell me there's a bear that's not the entire screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it.
Yeah. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get the colors out I needed today.
That sounds like an issue.
That's a small issue. It's not as bad as it could be. Normally I start studying up at 8 o'clock. Instead I sat on the toilet and that set me back. That happens.
Yeah, it does.
What was that?
Not sorry, Gloomy.
Yes, you are. I already
No.
know that.
I heard
No,
I heard a
played-
redeem, but I didn't hear what it was.
It was first. I claimed first on yellow side and
Okay.
purple side.
Yeah, for some reason it's got a Twitch is doing a chess thing every time that happens. I don't know why. There's an overlap I can't figure out, but it's Twitch. We're working towards slowly going over to Valora and leaving Twitch, but we ain't there yet because most of the people I stream with in collab have not switched over, and the collab is not ready.
For like that second.
Hearing a lot of that. What's good? Oh, Corlith is here. So are you messaging him?
I did not actually.
Message him because if he's here, then he can do that. So yeah. So feel free because if he's in the stream, that means he has a second. So message him and go, hey. He's probably here to see the bear, so tell him bear.
Probably.
Yeah. So DM him quick and go, hey, emergency. Whole screen's going through to Dusty. What did I do wrong? And he should be able to walk you through what to do. He's good that way. Where did my gray go? There it is. Actually, I forgot to put an eagle on there. Eagle. Eagle is E-A-G-L-E?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright. I'm just gonna bring us in even though ads are going because there's people in chat I want to talk to. Because I know I can't talk to Ale long. They go live like an hour after we do. Hello everybody. Hi guys. Voices in my head should be here too. How is Corlith? How is Elle? Who else is here? Third place! Who got third place? On Fire. Hi On Fire. So, welcome in from the yellow side. Big news on the yellow side for those of you guys who didn't hear it. We got the 1,000th person signing up to use Valora. So that's pretty huge. We're also on purple team, so for both places. But we were returning to Mr. Eagle. I'm just trying to organize my setup a little bit more. I'm running a little behind schedule. I tried a new brownie mix. I will never eat again. It has been hell all night, but I'm going to be okay. I'm organizing now. I don't even need this big paintbrush. Why do I have that one out? Okay. There we go. So this should work. I just want to make sure that I have an easy path to the water because I'm dehydrated. You're not going to hear me say that often. Dusty is dehydrated.
Oh, dare.
I know. Being up all night will do that. Huge. Yeah, it's huge On Fire. It's exciting stuff. OBS, why are you not pushing the chat down so I can see it? I beat you to it. I started hydrating before you. I am the hydration queen. If you ever want to yell at a friend, a loved one, and tell them to hydrate, do Dustiria Hydrate. I have the gift for you. It's out there on Tenor. It's out there on Giphy. Use it. Abuse it. Hydration's important. Mike won't let me have a sugar daddy at the cost of possibly having a stalker. Yeah, because sugar daddies tend to be fake people, or they tend to be people that want to kidnap you. Either way, sugar daddy's bad. Do not do that. I get asked almost every day on Twitter and on Blue Sky if they can be my sugar daddy. And I do the same thing for every single one of them. Here's my PayPal. Send me $20 to prove that you are legit. If you don't send me $20, you get blocked in a day. I block every single one of them. I've never been sent 20 bucks. Because it's like, wait, I have a PayPal link. Here you go. Prove it to me. Prove you love me. And if you think money is proof that you love me, that is not how love works, guys. I only do that with the scammers. I get more of those than I get buy my art these days. So at least the buy my art is slowing down. But anyway, we are here for this bald guy. I'm trying to remember where we left off. What color were we on? Oh, I know. I swear I know what I'm doing. I'm just a little messed up. We're gonna mix a color. We're gonna mix a color. For those of you that missed Mr. Eagle, if you go on my YouTube, I have a painting. What do you call it? Gloomy, what are those things called? Where you make the list of the videos the same thing.
Playlist?
Playlist. I have a painting playlist to make it easier so you don't have to go through all the streaming videos. I spent hours separating out every game and every painting and every, whatever it is, so that way when you go to the channel, you can look at all the streaming stuff, or you can click on I like FTKT only, I like painting only, I like cats only. I have over 1,200 videos. I found out the hard way. That part was not fun, but I figured I'll make it easier for you guys when you're looking for content of what particular you like, because I know not everyone likes everything I do. TJ. Yeah,
TJ.
Yeah, you don't like everything I do, right?
Oh.
Uh.
My brain's not fully functioning, but I do.
I was just checking on you.
Okay.
So, and I know, Al, you don't have time to stay long, because I do know you usually go live, an hour after I do, so if you gotta get ready for stream, that is fine. So, you do not have to stay and hang out if you don't have the time. I wish you had time, because right now Gloomy's trying to send through her PNG, and she can't figure it out. You need to put a green background behind that. Ask Corlith how to do the green. You're almost there. Oh, you're gonna stay lurking when you stream? Thank you. Hi, Johnny. Good morning. It's very sweet of you, Al. I lurk on you more than you know. There we go. That sounds bad. Oh no, am I stalking Al? I hope not.
I think we are all stalking everybody equally.
That's probably
What
true.
we do.
That is probably how you could describe streaming. Try to lurk when you stream because you got to support. Exactly. That's why I do that. I will admit, there's only a handful of people that I make sure that if they're live, I stalk, even if I can't. Not stalk. I lurk. Let's use the right word. Because a lot of people tend to stream on times like Al tends to do gaming streams right smack dab when we're in the middle of driving Iron to work or dinner. So, if everyone getting their streams in before Potato wakes up. I only do 2 this early in the morning because most of my voices in my head look at me like I'm insane that I'm up this morning early. So, I only do 2 streams like this, and it's only every other week because my hand can't handle painting more than that. We all know that. Which is why I was so happy that Dungeons and Doodles happened on a not paint stream week, so I had time to recover from it. Because I painted too long that night. My hand the next day was curled up. It was bad, but it was worth it because I got to see people in real life, which I never get to see. So it was worth it, but I'm working on an eagle, and you're gonna go Dusty, why an eagle on this time? Wait till you see what I have planned for Mr. Eagle's expression. But it's not where I need it to be by any means, so I'm hoping by the end of this paint stream we'll have Mr. Eagle actually
Can you check now?
looking better. Yay, you have it. Okay. One moment, please. Because Gloomy is trying something new, and I'm hoping this will encourage her to actually stream on, like Tuesday, we're talking about doing a stream together. But you don't have to stream. I'm just hoping. But let me get rid of the filter out the green. How do you guys want to see a Gloomy love bear? Come on, filters. Make it chroma key. Okay. Green. And close. And then we'll make her a little bit bigger. Okay, everybody. For those of you that have not met Gloomy Love Bear, this is her premiere as a PNG tuber. I'm honored that she chose to do it on my stream. We're going to put her right there. What do you guys think? There's the Gloomy Love Bear. Yay! So proud of you, Gloomy.
I'm so glad we figured that out.
Corliss is an amazing person. But look at that. With Corliss' help, Gloomy has become a PNG tuber.
Thank you, Corlith. I appreciate you.
I wish I had done better art for your bear, but I need to play with that more and make it better. It is on the list of things I want to do this week, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Okay. Because I'm hoping I can do better for you. But yeah, and if that happens, I'll just give him the new PNG, and he can. I'm going to base it on this one, so it won't be hard for him to change it. But yeah, because I could do better. I made that on the fly. Till Gloomy goes back to cam streaming. That's true. You never know, she might. But if she doesn't, you just made a way for her to feel comfortable, Gloomy. Corliss. And I'm glad you have sound, Johnny. It's not me. I promise. These are actually voices in my head. I don't talk to myself. Often.
Sometimes.
Okay, I do all the time. These guys know they're in my calls.
I was gonna say.
It's what we do. We just talk to ourselves.
Well, how else are you going to have a conversation where the person you're talking to is the expert on what you're talking about? I mean, really. Okay, we're not experts either. You bet Gloomy can make the pizza?
It's a wonderful day for toast.
My God, doing toast already this early. TJ, no.
What?
You think Gloomy can make the PNG tuber? Gloomy, can you do art?
Not really, but I could try.
I'm not understanding what Korath means. That's called therapy. So.
I do agree with that. It is definitely therapy.
I want to bring some.
Very cathartic when you're yelling at yourself.
I'm not sure that's
Also,
the way it's supposed to work, but yes, teacher.
Also, Corey, on yellow side, Corey needs to make it where mobile can mute it in the thing, because I couldn't mute. I can't mute on yellow side.
Well, don't talk to me here. You know where to put suggestions in.
Actually, no, I don't.
You go into his Discord. There's a section that says suggestions, and that's where you put it. And you know what happens?
Because
a lot of them happen. Oh, the assembly part of the PNG tuber. Okay, so he's not talking about the art. He's talking about making it the movement, the eyeballs and stuff. So you can probably do that part yourself, is what he's saying, as long as I keep the model the same, which I'm planning on. Wait, you're not supposed to yell at people? No, yelling at people, Johnny, is bad. We've had this discussion. Would you yell at a cat? Okay, yeah, you would if it's on the table. Okay.
Well, to be fair, you would yell at Kevin if he was on the table.
That's what I said, so I can't use that as an example. But no, yelling at people's bad. If you yell at me, I tend to crumple into a
goat
ball.
on stream? Is that me?
You weren't supposed to notice that.
Why?
Normally, you don't look at the stream. We were wondering how long you'll notice that you're a goat. Every time you talk, the goat's mouth opens. That's courtesy of Rob. Yeah, TJ's
Of
goat
course
debut.
it is.
It's only
Course
because
it's
every
courtesy of Rob.
time you send the goat, so we said, why not make TJ a goat?
Yep.
No, dragon is better.
You are
Something.
you are a goat. And you're adorable. It's your goat
No.
debut. Every time you're on my stream
No.
now, when you talk, you're a goat.
By the way, on the stream, is it supposed to say that it's gloomy, or is it not?
What do you mean?
Because I've never seen it with Corlith. Like where her PNG is, it says gloomy, like right there.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen.
that's because I usually put it down because I don't know how to get rid of that. That's streamed together. If I put her down here, that goes away. So I'll put her down there if that bothers you. It streamed together does
it was
that.
just confusing. It was just confusing because I've never seen it with Corlith. So I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I can move your goat over. There we go. That way there's room for her bear. There we go. But yes, it's two
I could just
pictures,
cover it.
easily three. Corlith, we still need to get my PNG tour back. My little Dusty is still missing. We gotta find time. I have a VTuber actually, Johnny. Not a VTuber.
It's a
I
little
have
My
a
Little Pony.
PNG. One of my friends, I asked her, she was struggling financially. She had to get away from abusive situation. So I said, "Could you make me into a My Little Pony?" And she created My Little Dusty based on trying to make it look like me. And actually, there's an emote. I can show it to you. I can't make it big, sadly. I don't have that ability, so I don't have the money. But this right here, this little guy, that's My Little Dusty.
Actually,
So-
Gloomy can help you too. Pick one of us, lol.
Yeah, because, well, you said you have the file. I need the file from you. Corlith.
Yeah, Corlith. She
I need the
needs
file.
the file.
You said you've got the file. If you could give me that file, that would be wonderful, and then we can go from there, because I don't have any of the stuff that we set up when the computer got wiped. But yeah, Johnny, when I don't feel good, which is very rare, I have my little Dusty, and she is, a pony. So which is ironic because I actually wanted to be a fox, but my friend needed help. So, and she was, she did a lot of, My Little Pony drawings at the time. So I said, could you do that? It's in Discord. You can re-forward. Thank you. That's what I need. And then I gotta figure out how to put it in PNG Tuber Plus. I don't remember how it works. Brain
That part
damage,
I can
That she can help me with, but I need the file. And then we can get My Little Dusty back if we need it.
And then you can also pin that message too in the messages, so that way it's always there, top and center.
You are so smart. So I'm gonna go that route. Give him a little bit more shading here. I want to put a little more shade down here. Gonna give him that. But yep. So. But yeah. So there you go, Johnny. You never knew it, but I'm a pony.
My little Dusty.
That's exactly how that came about. This is my streaming career. Everyone's gonna be a dust bunny. No, we're Toast Crew. Okay, I'm gonna make a PNG tuber. It's gonna be a fox because I like foxes. No, you're My Little Dusty. Okay, so we're gonna have a bot on Valora. Cool. That's Dustiria bot, just like Twitch. No, that's now Toastbot. How does this stuff keep happening?
Aw, you poor baby.
Look what you guys do. My viewers have too much control.
Well, see, it was the goal to get us to move over, and we needed so many, so we got that, and then we got Toast.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's just funny because it started way back when I'm like, everyone's gonna be a dust bunny because I'm Dusty. No, we're gonna be Toast Crew. And now on Valora's side, I actually have officially a stream team. If you look at Toast Crew's an official stream team on Valora, and everybody that streams with me is a member of it, obviously. So that's cool. That's something Twitch I've never been able to do, because Twitch you have to be partner to do that. On Valora you have to have a mission, and you have to have basically show that you actually have a group that, you know, is a stream team. I was able to prove that in seconds when I did that, so I was one of the first. Because that you guys have existed for so long. It was funny though. Like, do you have any videos or shorts or anything showing your stream team? I'm like, here is my YouTube. There's 1,200 videos. Pick one. It was, you know, what else am I supposed to say to that question?
Right.
You guys have existed since the beginning. But you were dust bunnies for, I think, a whole week. Might have been a month. Till you guys took over. As you do. But I still win. If you join my Discord, you're a dust bunny. So it still exists there. Only in my Discord.
Yeah,
The
I was
teams
gonna
are
say,
sweet.
just
The stream team page shows when the members are live, and you get a preview before needing to go to the extra profile. Isn't it cool? So, right, because right now, it should be showing Gloomy and TJ if they remember to accept the invite. I don't know if TJ accepted the invite. I know Gloomy did. So,
I have not.
will you accept the invite to the stream team?
I don't know how to do that. Can you do that on the app or no?
no, you actually have to be on the like web browser.
Okay, well, I'm not moving from my from
All right.
here,
Well,
so
remember to accept it, because, you know, you're on a couple of my streams, so you really should be there. Oh, and tomorrow, Dusty Squared
walk you through how to
Dust.
do it from your phone.
Okay, so you can do it from the phone. So there you go.
Yeah, you just have to be in like a web browser, not in the app, unfortunately.
Oh, well, she can do that. I would think, right?
I can. I'm just not gonna do it today. I'm not gonna do it right now.
But make sure you do it, because I think there's only three of the 15 members of Toast Crew. Because I'm not gonna be one of the stream teams where I just invite every person that I like. My Toast Crew is a integral part of what I do, and they're a special part of the community. So it's going to be people that stream with me. That way, yeah, it makes sense. At least to me, that's what stream teams should be. So, don't get me wrong. On Purple side, I love that I'm part of Tachua's stream team because we're friends. But I feel bad because I don't do anything with her. So how am I actually a member of the stream team? You know, Toast was different. What was that?
Pet cat.
Gotta do a pet cat? How am I gonna do that?
Are they watching the squirrels?
One is... I wish I could show it to you. One is draped across the top of the treadmill that's folded up. I don't know why. And the other one is behind me in the distance. You'd be too tiny. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pet a cat right now unless I get out of... Do you want me to get out of the chair, do empty chair, and pick up the cat and throw it to the camera? I could do that. That I can do.
DJ,
Okay.
click the empty chair.
Alright, I'll do that. Because there's a cat behind me. I see him. I see you, Cinder. He's like, why are you approaching me, Mom? What are you doing? But yeah, we're hoping that the new Easter event drops in time for, or spring event, whatever you want to call it, for Faz. So Dusty Squared will be Faz. But there we go. Petting the cat. He's not happy. Yes, that's why I picked him up instead of Kevin, because Johnny knows Cinder. Johnny has never met Kevin, sadly. So Cinder used to steal Johnny's dice. No, the one draped across the treadmill is Kevin. Kevin is liquid. Cinder is solid. He can't drape across a treadmill. But yeah, Cinder has a bad habit if you're playing D&D to literally steal your dice. And there's nothing you can do about it. It just goes.
And there was a loot goblin. Confirmed.
Yeah, I had a D4 missing for months. Months. Until Salem moved out, and then it was found. But it was funny. Yeah, he likes dice. You have to be careful not to have them around him. But you know how cats are. They get something that they get fixated on. It's like, okay, this is mine now. It rolls. It makes a nice noise. But with me, he never takes the plastic ones. It's always the metal ones. And that he can't do. I need the metal ones. Where did my brown paint go? I did not organize my paints before paint
Make a
stream.
better sound.
There we go. So, but yeah, he was a lot younger then, because that was pre-COVID, and he was still pretty much a kitten. You know, because cats take about 3 years before they finally mature. So, I don't think he does it now, but I haven't played D&D not virtually in a long time. I tend to be virtual for D&D. When I have time, that's the big one.
What is time?
Yeah, that's the one. That is time. So, here. Bring this in a bit more. Get rid of that white. We're gonna get him going. So. Some water. Did I forget to put water in my cup? Oh, I did. Just really low. Huh. I was so organized this morning. This is what I get for trying a different brand, or not a different brand of brownies, a different type of brownie. I got one of those 0 sugar Duncan Hines brownies. I will never buy that again. It was a long night. Yeah, I need more gray, I think. You apparently have too much time. Well, it depends. I mean, you're doing on people's streams and stuff, so for you it's more than a hobby at this point, Johnny. You know, I don't have time because I'm streaming and all the time as much as I can. Like this week, I've got, how many streams do I got, TJ? You know, Gloomy? Got a bunch.
Uh,
I do not have 11.
is this Saturday your
Yep. This Saturday is story time.
Okay, so 1, 2, 7.
Yeah, see, I got 7 streams this week. I can't imagine why I don't have time. Got your game at the
Because you have
Dream
2
Cancel.
Monday,
Yep,
2 Tuesday,
I saw that.
2 Thursday, 1
Ravenloft,
Saturday.
and now Chris is starting Dark Sun. Wow. Yeah, with me, with doing 7 streams, and then of course trying to do the art shows and trying to sell my book and all that stuff, it just, there's not enough time in the day. So. I did see you on the schedule for Dream Castle. But it's like, who has the time? But you have the time because that is what you do. Because everyone picks something that's really important to them that's not work, and that's where their time goes. For some, it's just raising kids. Others, it's D&D. Me, it's streaming. TJ, it's bullying other people. You know, everyone's got their own hobby and place or work that they want to do. Yeah, she's definitely not paying attention to me.
I heard you. I am paying attention. I just decided not to respond to that.
Not to respond to that one. What does FTK mean other than for the king? Because that's what I think of, but I have a feeling that it means something else. Is that an abbreviation?
That's where my mind went, was for the king.
I don't know.
Yeah, because of you, it's your fault that that's because I know that there is another one. But I just can't remember
What does your
exactly
FTK mean, Johnny? Because okay. The rest of us are thinking for the king, because yeah, I play for the king and for the king too, and it's called FTK. So yeah, you can go with that one too. You can go with that one too.
I mean, that used to be my stance before I had to, so.
Oh, I still am. This is my stance. I hate other people's kids. I like mine.
That's very fair.
That's my stance on that one. And what's funny is there's a lot of people out there that hate other people's kids, but like mine, it's kind of weird. So, even when they were little, I had people come. This is going to sound weird, but I had an agreement every summer vacation that a mother could come pick up lemons and take them to and keep them during the day so that their daughter could learn better manners. And lemons loved doing it, so it worked. And by the end, the mother was, happy. But yeah, I rented out my kid all summer. It was weird, but it helped her.
That
So
just sucks.
lemons wanted to go, and the woman needed the help, and her daughter became better. So my kids have always been very special, and I'm very proud of them.
Although, was it really renting if you weren't getting any form of payment?
Okay, yeah, you're right. There was no form of payment. She just would take and bring her back at the at the end of the day.
Yeah, consensual kidnapping.
Okay, we're gonna call it that then. All right, all right. I see where you went there. Does this have a safety seal? I forgot paints can have a safety seal. Let's try to take the safety seal off, shall we? I had to go get a new black. I run out of black a lot. But yeah. And then in school they had a thing where if you were a bully or a problem child, as I like to call them, which I think there should have been a better term, if you started improving, they had a special break where you could go into the gymnasium with one of your friends, and almost every time they grabbed iron, because iron was, and they would say the reason why we're a better person is because of what iron would do in the playground. I'm like, Iron, what are you doing on the playground? He's like, whenever I see someone being a bully, I step in, I stop it, and then I talk to them about what's bothering them. And I was like, what are you, a therapist now? But it worked. The playground was a better place, and he went to all the special functions for kids that were improving. Free childcare could be payment. There you go, Demon Love. Welcome in. But yeah, I guess you could call it that too. Free childcare.
I still call it consensual kidnapping.
Yeah, because lemons would go to the people, and then Iron would do it in the school. So, and I know why he did that. His first day at kindergarten, he came home with bruises up and down his arms, because my kids have always been tiny. And when I went to the school and said there was a problem, I was told there was no problem. And he told me, yeah, the teachers, when you go out of the building, stop and smoke. But the playground's behind the building, so they weren't actually with the kids. So I'm that parent. I go to the cemetery that butts up against the school because you can see the playground. And I called the principal, and I'm like, can you have the teachers actually be with the kids during lunch and recess? And she's like, oh, I can assure you there's always an adult present. I'm like, well, I'm watching and there ain't one there. She goes, you better not be. And she comes running outside with that phone in her hand. She's going, you better not be on school property. I'll kick you out. I'll call the police. And I waved at her from the cemetery going, I'm not on school property and you have a problem. And after that, the principal hated me and I became that parent. And I was in every classroom watching and helping. Because yes, I do not like other people's children, but I want my kids to have a safe environment, so I became that parent. So I did my work, because at the time I owned Grumpy Door Forge, so I would work around the school hours and be up all night just to make sure that I could be in the classrooms helping, so that type of stuff did not happen again. And I put them in karate, just enough so that they could learn to defend themselves. And it turns out that's what he would use to interrupt. He would get in, he wouldn't fight them, he would just block everything until the bully would knock it off and then talk to the bully. So it was pretty neat. I have very good kids. So now they're not kids, they're both adults. Johnny, can you believe the last one's an adult? 18 years old, graduating. Time flies. Gloomy, do not bonk. There's no reason to bonk. I'm just reminiscing. I'm going to the closer we get to graduation, because my baby, no longer a baby. You understand this. You know. They grow. Okay.
Why is that alarm on?
Why is what on? Time to kick him out. No. In this day and age, we can barely afford to live on just my husband and what I make streaming because I'm clearly not making anything painting or writing books. So Iron um, got a job and started helping to support the family cost, and that is Lemon's plan too, because who can afford to live on your own these days? Besides, I'd miss him. It's like Friday. They didn't have Iron didn't have to work, so we did the grocery thing, and then we did the let's play together thing. So we played Slay the Spire 2 off stream, had a great time. Feel like you were 18, then blinked, and all of a sudden you're almost 30. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm gonna be 54 on April 27th, and yes, we're doing a 9 to 9 stream that day, and it's just the idea that I've lived over 50 years now, and it seems like just the other day I was playing D&D with Johnny in the living room, just the other day I held a hand, and this is how the youngest went to kindergarten. By the way, we go up to kindergarten, and the first thing, you've got kids crying, not want to leave their parents, blah, blah, blah. Mine's dragging me in by the hand. The teacher comes up and goes, now you can stay for the entire half day, 'cause they do a half day to get them used to kindergarten. Or you can leave right now. My hand gets let go. I get pushed gently.
Shut up,
Mom, you
Brittany.
have better things to do. I got this. And she pushes me out the door, and I have no idea what happened that first day of kindergarten. She literally kicked me out. That's how my child is. But yeah,
I kicked my mom out in Head Start, so don't be sad.
we didn't have a Head Start here. We did have a pre-K, but the pre-K, that one there, I was a classroom volunteer from day one, so they couldn't kick me out from that one. And then I started becoming a classroom volunteer in kindergarten. I'm like, you can't kick me out now. I'm here.
Yeah, no, my grandparents paid a pretty penny for me to go to Head Start for 2 years.
I don't even know if we have Head Start here.
Eh.
Yeah, back in my day, there was no such thing as Head Start, pre-K. We did have kindergarten, and we did have naps during that.
My mom went to Head Start, so it did exist. It just didn't exist in your area.
Well, fine. It didn't exist where I grew up. I never even heard of it until someone mentioned it one day. I'm like, what is Head Start? So, yeah, no, that's too angled down. I want to go up more. I want him to be more sad. Sad little guy. So, you did have pre-K? We didn't have pre-K.
Yeah, they had Head Start, they had pre-K.
And we didn't have half-day kindergarten either. We had full-day kindergarten. You rode the bus for the 45 minutes to get to school, and you took a nap halfway through the day on your little mat.
You had nap time in kindergarten?
Yep. That's what
we did not.
Yeah, everyone would go in. There would be mats that you would use for like gymnastics and stuff. You lay down your mat and you laid on it, and you would go to sleep, and you'd have your blanket that your parents brought to school for you and your little pillow. I remember being scared to death during one of the nap times, actually. I was sleeping and I woke up, and because I was getting wet, and I started screaming wolf because it was a husky that had been brought in by the teacher, but the teacher wanted to surprise the kids, and it was licking my face. So I woke up screaming, wolf, wolf, it's gonna eat me. And they had to calm me down and explain it was just a husky and it's there for fun. But yeah, Phasma Coast Hall is supposed to start tomorrow. It's supposed to start on the 31st. If it starts on time, Dusty Squared will be Phasmophobia with some special guests. One of them is Gloomy. But yeah, naps should be mandatory in high school, especially when they start so early. It's like my child gets on the bus at 6:30 in the morning, and school starts at 7. That's early. They should allow a nap. I would get behind that.
Okay, except for the fact is your child's school is the only one that I've ever known to start at 7 o'clock.
In this area, 7 or 6:30 is normal, because you got to remember, in New York State, at least in upstate, all the buses that pick up the pick up the kindergartens, the pre-Ks, the junior highs, the high school, are all the same buses. So
So is mine.
in order
So
to
is
get them
mine.
to school, they have to and some of these kids are on the bus for 30 to 40 minutes because they're way out in Timbuktu. We're a huge sprawling area. So in order to get the schools to start on time, you have to stagger them like that, which is why lunches can start at 10:30 a.m. at the high school.
This is exactly why I'm pretty sure the school that I went to for middle school and high school had it combined with elementary in all in one area, so that so that they did not have to start that early.
Well,
That's probably why they did that.
but we can't do that because you got to remember, just the graduating class is 500 kids. There's over 2,000 kids in the
Yes,
high school
exactly.
alone, and then
And this is exactly why I say your city isn't small.
you
My
can't combine it.
graduating class, my graduating class, okay, the entire school was your child's graduating class. The entire school.
Demon Love, you said your high school also started at 7. What state are you in? Don't tell us where you live. Just what state are you in to see.
I think they said that they were in. I thought they said that they were in the UK.
Oh, you're in the UK, so the UK also does that early. It's just it depends on how big. And we're small. I say small because most cities are huge in the New York. You've got New York City, you've got Buffalo, you got Rochester, you got Syracuse, you got Albany. We are gigantic, not in numbers, but in sprawling. We are like one of the largest cities if you look at the amount of land that makes Rome. If that makes sense. It's a very
I thought you said
big
I thought
place.
it's like 30,000 people.
Yeah, that's not a lot for a city.
That's a lot of people. That is. I've never lived in a big city like that in my entire life.
That's not a big city. 'Cause I used to work in Syracuse. It's not a big city. That was
Okay,
a hell of a drive.
this is literally. I was on TikTok and somebody literally said that Springfield, Missouri, that has 177,000 people, isn't big, and I'm just because they were comparing it to Dallas. I'm just like, you can't compare apples and oranges.
Yeah, no, that you definitely can't compare. I just compare us to Syracuse, and even Utica's bigger. When it comes to the cities in New York State, we are not one of the big ones. Yeah, see, Rome is the largest city by landmass outside of New York City. We are gigantic, but a lot of it is farms and forests, which is awesome. That's why I chose here. Because my parents are like, why are you going to move to a city? I'm like, well, one, I need to be closer to my doctors and things, because the 45 minutes to drive to the doctors sucks. And two, I want to be able to go, okay, I'm in the city. I can go for a walk on this walking trail. To get there's maybe 10 minutes walking, and now I'm in the woods for a long, long time. You know, it's kind of cool. I mean, we have a skunk that walks down the sidewalk. I don't know why he uses the sidewalk. He's very polite. And
We
you don't
have
mess
mule
with him.
deer. We have mule deer that come up to. We have mule deer that come up to people where I live, and I'm just like, hello.
We have
Can I
whitetail
help
that'll
you?
do that unless it's hunting season.
Yeah, no, they're actually protected, so they can't be hurt. Even in hunting season, they just roam the city like it's theirs. I'm just like,
Well, it is theirs.
they
They were
just
there
waltz.
first.
Well, they waltz in front of your car, just stand there, and I'm just like, get out of the way! I'm driving.
So
You're not allowed to drive.
No, clearly not. I really am not.
oh, that's not a good thing to admit. You better be better at driving. You gotta live.
No, I said I'm not. I'm clearly not allowed to drive
Oh no, you're not. I
because the
mean,
deer.
I still can't believe somebody hit you and didn't
I was
say
so
anything.
mad.
A hit and run while you were in
It was
school sucks.
a Texas driver too.
Oh, they caught him?
No, okay, so we think we caught them. We don't know exactly because we can't, because the cameras at the school kind of suck right now because they haven't been upgraded in like 13 years.
Because
or
if you don't
something
catch
like
him,
that.
doesn't that mean that your insurance has to pay for all that damage?
It's paying for it, but we're also not getting hit with the cost either on our end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Johnny's right. You can't hunt in the city, so that's why during hunting season, especially when I go for a walk at the park by me, there'll be deer because I go at dawn because I'm a nutcase. there'll be deer just everywhere because they know it's safe in that park, and they have no fear because no one's gonna touch them because you can't hunt within city city lines, no
That
guns.
I will say that depends on the state.
So
In New York, sure. Missouri, you could hunt wherever you wanted to, as long as it wasn't near a school. You
that
could hunt in the city.
that
Yeah,
sounds
it's
dangerous.
Missouri. Oh, it very much was. It very much was. It very much was because we had woods surrounding us, and all we would hear during hunting season is pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sleep.
that's what we heard in the countries, because I grew up in 93 acres of woods, and that one of the jobs that my parents gave us was they would put us in orange vests, give us the walkie-talkie, but then walkie-talkies were like this big, they were gigantic, and our job was to go into the woods and find the hunters and tell them they're not allowed to hunt on this property, and it's like, are we gonna get shot? Like, no, you got orange on, you're good. It's like, are you sure? So 12-year-old me would approach these guys with guns going, I'm sorry, you can't hunt here. Who says? I'm like, and talk to the walkie-talkie. This is my dad. So
Yeah,
yeah,
my mother,
country.
my mother-in-law sits on 13 and a half acres, and people come upon her property all the time, and we're just, except for the fact is, we're not that nice. Well, they're not that nice. I'm that nice, but they don't send me out. They just go out and tell them that they can't hunt on their property,
Yep.
and it's mostly what it's so much fun. I was like, do we have to be rude? And they're just like, it's, and what's bad about it, it's the exact same people that would be there the year before that they would tell not to go there. That's why they would be rude. It's
Yeah.
because it would be the same people over and
Well,
over
with
and
with
over and
us, it was
over.
mostly because usually it would. Dad allowed hunting if it was people from the town, but it was always city folk. And ever since my friend's pony got shot and put on the front of the person's car, bragging we got a deer, they they sent us kids out. That's how
But
it was.
we
Yeah.
got a deer, but it was a
Yeah, my friend, my friend Janet's pony got shot, killed, and they strapped it to the front of their car before we got to them because they were out in the field, a horse field, mind you. You know, it's not even woods, and they were bragging, going, "Look, we bagged our first deer." I'm like, "How on earth do you even have a hunting license? That is a pony." It's not a pony. It's like the guy didn't even know what a deer looked like. It was so disgusting. So.
yeah. It,
And my poor friend, she loved that pony because she would compete with it and stuff, and she was just, oh, that was a bad day. That was a very bad day.
how do
But
you,
yeah, so
I'm gonna come my rock tonight.
growing up
I'm
in the
gonna tell. I'm
70s, it was
telling.
us versus the city folk. I hate to say it, but it was us versus the city folk because they didn't know what they were doing. I hope now things are better, but I don't live there
No,
anymore, so I
it's
have no
not.
idea.
I will say, as someone whose mother-in-law lives in rural Missouri, no, it's really not. They come from St. Louis all the time, and they have no idea what they're shooting at. They shoot at graves. They shoot at graves. Like, y'all are idiots. Y'all can't even aim. Go back to the city. Go fish. At least you can use a rod. Don't use guns.
So yeah, that was a little bit of the bad side of my growing up. Yeah, that's why we kids were all sent out with the walkie-talkies, and that way that we found people that wouldn't back down and leave. Dad would know where to take the four-wheeler and come get us, or the truck, depending if we were by one of the trails. Yeah, exactly. Horse time. Who played that? Gloomy. I forgot I added a horse to Valora sounds. I love Yellow Team because I get to make so many fun sounds and stickers for you guys to use. I'm not limited to things like Blurp where you have to go with whatever they have, or you can make your own stuff now, but there's a premium cost and junk. No, Laura, you just do it. Kind of disappointed that
Yeah.
TJ never plays the goat. We made a goat just for her. Because she's a goat. And I know what the abbreviation for goat stands for, and TJ is a goat.
Oh my gosh.
It's true. Can't wait till it warms up so I can stop wearing furry gloves on paint stream.
It was so warm the other day, and now we're just getting cold again. TJ, don't brag.
Yeah. We're actually supposed to, I think I don't know, Johnny can confirm it, but I think we're supposed to warm up today. But I filmed snow, what was it? Sunday? Saturday? Sunday, I think it was.
It's supposed to be 77 degrees today.
Where
for
you
me.
are, not where I am.
It's supposed to be 66 actually for you.
I might be able
That's
to open
disgusting.
a window. That'll be a first this spring.
No, you won't be able to because you have a chance of rain.
Of course I have a chance of rain. I was so mad. Sunday they said 35% chance of snow. So I'm like, maybe not where I am because you know how that works.
No.
No, not only was it snowing and the wind blowing, it was snowing sideways. So I posted videos all over social media of sideways snow. Because I figure if I have to suffer through it, people should see it. Sideways snow.
The high for me is going to be 68.
Oh, that's
Cloudy.
nice.
Oh,
Cloudy?
except for the fact is
That's nice.
your okay. So my thing is your 68 is like my 87 or something like that because of your humidity.
I got humidity already?
You always have humidity.
Ugh. There's some days where we don't have bad humidity in the spring. It's not always.
I think it was like 50% humidity or something like that.
Yeah, see,
You gotta
that's-
realize
for
one
us, that's not bad.
Okay, except for the fact is here in New Mexico, we always are at or below 10%.
Well, that's because you're in a desert.
Actually, I'm not in the desert.
Your state is
I'm not
considered
where
a
I-
desert.
The state, sure. My area, no.
I get some water.
That's just like saying all of Idaho is also a desert when it's not.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're hoping when we actually get a chance to move, that we'll go someplace that has, even if it's got higher humidity, at least less snow. That is the goal. So hopefully we'll be able to move in a year and start over someplace new and different. Exciting and scary at the same time. But that is the goal. We'll see what happens.
And we'll have
Oh,
our
by
back.
and by the way,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dusty,
need
this
that.
morning.
Uh-huh.
This morning I posted to Redside. Guess what? Emojis worked. Yeah, Redside
You-
just doesn't like it sometimes.
I think it's certain emojis that it causes a
Nope,
problem.
it's I use the exact same ones every single time.
No, because some days there's ghosts, some days there's not.
Those work too. Emojis work. YouTube just didn't want to do it yesterday morning. It was I think Google was down yesterday or something like that.
That'll do it. At least now, when that happens, just go into there and just duplicate the post and just get rid of everything except YouTube and post it again, and it should be fine. Pain, but red side, gotta love it.
On the red team, I am on video 29 of 138.
Can't believe you're watching all the FTK2 videos.
Oh, good God. I'm sorry. I would die. Like, that's so much time.
Oh, Gloomy, do you think you have time to go on Purple Side VOD for me and grab a
Yeah.
clip? I got
Yeah, I can do that.
I forgot. I got a message. Let me grab it quick. It was, where's Raven?
Okay. I thought it was about the party one. That was funny.
Raven says at 1 hour 20, there's a part where Dragon realizes she's a goner. That's funny on my VOD. If you could grab that for me.
I think last time was more funny because whenever me or Lemon silenced her, she was so upset.
Yeah.
She was screaming on
I
her
don't know.
side, and I was laughing.
So, but yeah, 1 hour 20 is what because Raven went through to watch the video to see what she missed. Because I turns out she does that every time she's on one of the Goose Goose Duck streams, is what we're talking about, guys. If you guys don't go to the monthly Goose Goose Duck, you're missing out. But yeah, she goes back through to see what she missed from my point of view. I didn't know she did that, but she doesn't know how to clip, so she just sent me at that time.
Yeah, I can go through and do that after.
Thank you. It's just one
Yeah,
clip. No one else has told me any clips that are worth grabbing, but at least that one, because she says her
well,
Dragon's reaction's priceless.
there's the party ones. The party ones are always hilarious as hell.
Yeah, but unless somebody gives me a time, I don't know when that happened.
I'll go through it.
I need to get the one.
I have to do math homework later, so I put it off till today because I was not doing it over the weekend. I had to do other stuff.
Yeah, deal with your car.
Have to.
No, not the car, thankfully.
They weren't able to drop the math class.
I'm not going to. I told you that.
I forgot.
Because he curved our grade, so I'm not actually failing the class. I have a C- in it right now.
Oh,
and
so a lot of people had a problem with it then.
Only two people. Only like 2 people got over.
Oh, jeez.
Got almost 100%.
Gloomy.
Gloomy. I'm talking. Bad.
Only 2 people got a good grade, is what you're saying?
Yes, the rest of us got below 50%.
Okay, then that is definitely on the teacher. So I'm glad they curbed it, because that teacher needs to look at to how they're teaching, because that's not a good sign. Especially since you had a tutor and everything to help you and still failed. That says something about that teacher right there.
Except for the fact is, mine was because I was sick. And I literally, by Rob went through it and goes, yeah, this is what you did wrong. And he showed me, I was like, oh my God, if I wasn't sick, I would have gotten that right. And he goes, yeah, you would have. I'm just like, yeah, I know. Because I would have gotten it right if I wasn't sick, because my sick brain thought I was doing it right, and I was not doing it right at all.
Yeah, taking an exam when you're sick is definitely going to make things 3 times as hard, if not more. So I get you. I did that.
But except for the fact
I did a Regis that way.
For midterms, you can't just like post.
Oh.
I don't.
Gloomy.
It wasn't a jump scare.
That, by the way, this is my favorite thing about Yellow Team. That one you just sent, I think it's because it's so cheap, but I don't know, has been used in now over 40 different other people's streams over there, and because it's used so much, I got a passive income from it. So, I thought that was amazing. The passive income when they use your sounds, and it's that sound. It's funny. I'm getting close to making $10 from people using my sounds other places, which I think is just the best. And that's my Spawn's art.
I have noticed that a lot of these streamers don't have like the full library. They just kind of like pick and choose what they want, which is fine, but I can't use.
You can't use my stuff, yeah. I do the full libraries. Why not let them have fun? You know, I would always prefer to use my stuff just because, you know, income. But if you find something that you like from another streamer, go for it. I'm not gonna make a fuss.
Oh, like Baby Shark.
So, just remember, when you play stuff from other streamers, they get the passive income. I do not. That's the only thing I want you guys to remember before you start going nuts with that Baby Shark again.
Oh, you poor baby.
I don't like Baby Shark. I was tortured. My backyard neighbors had a trampoline. They just finally got rid of it, thank God. And they literally put it under the window of our bedroom. And on Saturdays, there it is. On Saturdays, they would bounce and sing that for hours. So we're trying to sleep in, and all you hear is them singing this stupid song as they bounce on the trampoline. It's like, oh God, stop. It was awful. It was awful. Thankfully, they outgrew it, and they broke the trampoline, and the trampoline has now been disposed of.
Gloomy, I know, but I can't mute it on my phone, so I can't. I hear double, and I don't like it. So I have to go on purple.
As I told you, you have to go to
Yes, I know. I will DM him later. I don't go into. I don't go into this. I have the server. I don't go into it because I don't. Yeah.
you got to be careful with DMing him because he's getting so swamped and DMs get lost.
And he's going back to school.
And he's going back to school. It's better you go into and use the proper channels. Yeah, his school starts April
I know when his school
6th.
starts. 10th, I think. 10th or
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah, he's going back to school. I'm very proud of him. So now he's going to be running Laura and going to school. So that's a lot. Oh, neat. The song that's playing right now on my Spotify is the theme song that Corey wrote us for Dustiria. Yes, I have a theme song. I think that's the reason why I'm so excited about Yellow Team the most is I have had the emotes, I've theme songs, the stream team. I've had everything I needed to get big, but Purple Side never acknowledged. I have that over on Yellow Team. They took one look and went, "No, you should have had all this for years." So I get the acknowledgement that I've always was wanted but never got. It's exciting stuff. Okay, let's get this toned down a little bit. Get some water on there. Gotta go like this. Bring that out. Because we want shade, but not that much shade.
And Dusty, how many colors are you going to be using?
Oh, you're supposed to use, at least 3 to make something realistic, but we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're at 8 colors now, just under his chin. But yeah, if you're trying to make something look realistic, even if it's just a D&D mini, 3 shades of whatever you're doing, even if it's just a shirt or something, 3 shades of color will make it pop and make it look not flat. If you're doing fur, feathers, 4 colors, bare minimum. I'll rise again. Oh, no, Dusty, do not sing to the song. Stop that. The idea that he was in such a bad spot because he was alone, didn't have anyone to talk to, and then he realized my Discord was there, and he wrote this just as, I'm honored. I am totally honored. Because that is literally why Discord was made, to give a place. If you feel like, for oddballs, misfits, unwanted, to just feel they can be them, feel someone hears them, feel safe. And then he wrote that song. It's like, yeah, that's fall into place. That's exactly it. You feel like you're falling, you need support, we're there for you.
Oh, I didn't realize that we had ads already.
It can't be the first hour already. It can be. Okay, so
It is.
those of you that are here stalling until Al goes live, that means Al's live. So go to Witch Among the Flowers. Those of you that want to keep me tabbed, thank you. And those of you that just want to stay and listen, I love you.
Oh my.
Well,
This would be Dusty. This reminds me of Dusty. Interviewers, just so you know, we have a strict policy of no cussing, no sarcasm, and no eating during your shift. Be sorry for wasting your time. Because it's not about the cussing, it's the sarcasm and eating during your shift. I don't think I've ever heard you cuss, so.
Yeah, no, the eating part would definitely be bad. It's like, you gotta let me.
No cussing, no sarcasm, and no eating during your shift. Sorry for wasting your time. Goodbye.
Yep, that. Yep, sorry. Not really good at the sarcasm either. I'm too blunt. I see a problem. I'm just gonna tell you. It's not sarcasm. It's just like, just so you know.
It's not.
which is why I made a good trainer. I was the trainer for JP Morgan Chase, not at a bank level. We had a different level where we only dealt with corporations and countries with a special thing called a zero balance account. And I trained all the people that worked in. At first, I started out as a CSR, so I trained and then I made I went, where's the instruction manual or manual to teach you how to do this job? There is no one. So I made a manual that they said so easy that we could put a child sitting at this chair to do the desk. I'm like, thank you. Got paid for that. Got made head trader for that, and then they went reconciliations has a problem, so I went there, and by the time I was done, I was the trader for the entire building. It was pretty cool. I miss those days. But then they said, okay, now that you've made these manuals and everything's so easy to do, we're moving your jobs to the Philippines. Like, oh, that backfired. So after 10 years of me working there, and a lot of people, it was 25, they shut the whole place down and sent it to the Philippines. So that was not fun, but that is how life works. But yeah, no, I like being able to, help teach someone how to do something and watch them get excited when they figure it out. But at the same time, when I'm training you, if there's something that you're doing wrong, I will not cut to the chase. I will just go, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. This is how we can fix it. Don't worry, things will get better, That's how I train people. I don't think I've had to train anyone on my stream team, though. They all know what they're doing. Right,
no, we don't.
Sure. We know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, there's never been an issue. Yes, it's an eagle. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Yeah, I'm working on an eagle. My friend, there's some eagles that are nesting nearby, and she took some pictures, and it inspired me to paint. Because we actually have a pair of eagles living at the park near us, because we have the river right there. And it looks, they've been nesting there for, I'd say, about 3 years now.
We're getting some lore drop that we didn't get last time.
Hi, how you doing, Jackie? Getting lore drop? There's lore? When did we get lore?
By you telling us how you came up with the concept for the eagle. We're getting lore drop that we didn't get in the first stream.
Oh, I never told you where it came from?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, my friend, it's fun. My friend Tony, she is just a sweetheart. I haven't seen her in real life in a long time. I gotta fix that. But back when we knew each other in our younger, I would say 20 years ago or so, she picked up a camera because she was curious. She wanted to have fun, and it's grown and it's grown. Now she's a professional wildlife photographer. I don't have the toy, but thank you. I love this one.
I need to call her now.
We're gonna
Where
ignore
is
the
she?
beans part. TJ. But yeah.
I got the tea and the beans and toast.
So now she's a professional. She does calendars and things. I mean, she can't make a living off it because no creative can make a living off their stuff these days unless they're really established before AI came into being. But this is one of hers. She's Tony Joy Photography if you look her up on Facebook. And Tony always told me if I see something I like, go ahead and use it for reference because she's honored that I do so. But yeah, she's amazing. And she's got so many birds that she finds that she takes pictures of doing things. And what I like is a lot of her pictures aren't what you expect. Like, this is not the majestic eagle you're looking for. Eagles actually are ridiculously funny looking. It's only if you get them a certain direction when they're pointing, going with their profile where they look fine. After that, they usually look really ruffled, especially in the wind. If you guys ever watch them, it's neat. And so
Here's another one, Dusty. So I'm at Walmart returning 37 pool noodles. And rather than explaining the whole story of why I'm a grown man returning 37 pool noodles when I asked reason for a return, I just said the shopping list said noodles, but not what kind. Boy, was my wife mad.
that's good. That is something Rob would have done.
Like, here you go, Rob.
I remember this time of year was always when I was buying pool noodles, and not because I have a pool. With Grumpy Dwarf Forge, one of our cheapest weapons we would give you is a plastic dip club, and pool noodles were the base for those things. So I used to go to the store and leave like 20 of them, and people look at me funny, but it was the cheapest weapon you could get for using for Dagger Battle games. We didn't use those for LARP often unless it like you were an NPC, because NPCs with ogres with clubs make sense, and they would carefully take a wood burner tool and burn grooves and stuff so it looked like bark and paint it up. And yeah, I did a whole bunch of stuff. Hi T, good morning, or for you, good evening. How you doing? So
I did an entire mating dance, and then I realized it was my smoke detector that was chirping.
TJ, what are you reading?
I'm dying. These are funny memes that I'm just finding. It's not my fault. They're just there.
Oh, okay.
So
But that was
TJ
funny.
on the doom scroll.
Just
Got
woke
it.
up. I am
Yes.
doing well. We're at the first hour of the paint stream. We're trying to finish up this lovely eagle, and I was telling people about how a yellow team has all kinds of great features and things, and hit 1,000. And I have a stream team. I've got a stream team, and two of these people are on that team. So it shows what we're live. You can actually see the names of the stream team. So it's just. Purple side, we do know you exist too, but I don't know. I don't know. Yellow side has the things, but glad to see you.
The other side is just more fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I applied for the stream team and I got it so fast. I love the CMs or whoever decided that my team is worth it, because I have 15 members. I've always had a stream team. I just no place I streamed ever acknowledged that fact. These voices that you hear are real people, I swear.
Sometimes.
Well, you can tell now because one's a bear and one's a goat. They're right there on the screen. Trust me. Which direction are they? That way? No. I hate how it's reversed. I can't figure it out.
This is
They're there.
this is
Yeah,
the
I
this is
know. Yeah, I didn't get on the team. I made the team. I applied on yellow team, Jackie, and I said, hey, I have Toast Crew. It's because it's always been Dustiria and our Toast Crew. I would like to have a Toast Crew stream team, and this is what our mission statement is. This is, if you want to see them in action, here's 1,200 videos on YouTube. Every single one of them is I think there's only 3 streams ever that's just me solo. So, and they said yes. So, yeah, so I have my own stream team. These crazy people are official. Well, they've always been official, because fun fact, if you join one of my streams and you're vetted and everything works well and you become officially Toast Crew, you get a certificate. Every single one of them has a certificate with a congratulations for joining Toast Crew. I've been doing that since the beginning. So, because for me it was a stream team, even though Purple Side never acknowledged it. And it's always going to be a stream team, because you guys are there for me even when I am not ready to stream. You guys are like, hey, you ready? We're doing this. We got this thing. So
I'm actually planning on printing out my certificate and hanging it up on my gallery wall.
oh, that's so sweet. Corey did that because fun fact, Corey, have I sent him the invite? I need to send him the invite. Corey was for a while streaming with me. He's been a member of Toast Crew for a long time now, and he printed out his certificate because he was honored to get it. He didn't expect to get a certificate, but once he became officially part of Toast Crew, he got the certificate. He's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Well, you are Toast Crew," because he'd never heard of a streamer doing that. But yep, there's a certificate. It's up to you if you print it out. But yep. Now it's just more official. But someone remind me, I haven't invited. I don't think I avoided Cut Until You Fly yet, but I need to, because he is definitely Toast Crew. Heck, he made the horrible Toast song. We're not going to talk about that though.
it's a perfect toast song. Use the bit.
Nope. You only get to hear that if you pay me $100, and then I eat toast.
I've done that 3 times, 4 times, something like
Yeah.
that.
You have. we're getting to the point where we might be doing tires during TJ. Is that okay?
I have to wait till payday, but
Okay. Well, no, you need to tell me when it's okay for us to do it because, from what the meteorologist is saying, we are done with the heavy snows. So we need to switch
I
over
would
to the other
still,
tires.
yeah, I would, yeah, like I said, I would just wait till like middle of April just in case
Okay.
because of all of that stuff.
Because I need
like,
to make it.
it's
I
not
need
that.
to make an appointment. I need to know when it's okay. Because TJ is kind enough to take care of my tires, switching back and forth every winter and every spring. So.
Yeah.
Because we can't afford to. But because of her, we have been so safe. Those winter tires. Oh my God. She didn't buy the winter tires. My community got the winter tires. But to be able to switch it back and forth, TJ does that, and it's a heaven. To be safe and have traction and not only have to worry about other drivers. Beautiful. Let's get this yellow out.
I am gonna miss playing Whose Lane Is It Anyway?
Why would you? When did you do that? Just check Corey's
Whenever it was like
invite. I will
a
get on
massive
that.
snowstorm. And like the lanes would be covered. So me and my best friend, whenever we were driving at night, we'd be like, whose lane is it anyway?
Yeah, that's fair. I can't tell you how many times we're just driving during the day because of the heavy snows we get. We are tapped out, hopefully, at 136 inches of snowfall this year. Hopefully, we're done. But yeah, TJ's right. We've had. Oh, geez, what was that? I know that was. Oops, I missed for second and third. But yeah, we're hoping we're done with the snowfall and that's it, which means we do not get the golden snowball this year. That is going to go to Syracuse. As I've explained, and if you don't know what the golden snowball is, type in chat, what are you talking about? And I will tell you. Oh, and if you're wondering the music you're listening to, you do ! Music. You'll get the link. Every song you're hearing is Corey, the founder of Valora, who's also a musician. He gave me permission a long time ago. I have it in writing, so Twitch can't yell at me that I can play his music. I love his music, and it works really well for us. So, gotta work on the speak. What are you talking about? And I will tell you. Yes! Golden Snowball. Upstate New York has a thing where there's literally a trophy with a golden snowball on top. No, it's not yellow snow. Don't go there. And every year the meteorologists calculate how much snowfall all these different cities have. And periodically during the winter, they'll say, okay, Buffalo's in the lead with the golden snowball. Syracuse is in the lead. Albany is. Rome is. We're second this year. Don't want to be second. We're second. And the mayors will literally hand over the trophy to whoever earns the golden snowball that year, and it just gets passed around. So we came close. We are only like 4 inches behind Syracuse, but let Syracuse have it because that's an award nobody wants to win. But you gotta make fun of it because I mean, there's been some years where we had 154 inches of snow. Those are the years usually when I cry. Those are the years when I cry because you know how much shoveling that is. It's awful. Nobody wants to deal with that. So. I'm gonna pop this over here because while I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna invite Corey because he's been a member of Toast Group for at least 3 years now. He just can't be on Purple Side for reasons, so that's why he's not on the streams. When we finally get everybody on my team moved over to Yellow Side, Corey will probably start showing back up on streams because there's some games I play that he just adores. So,
I mean, you'll most likely find your FTK2 person again.
Yeah. Well, it depends. College. College is the reason why we are hiring, or quote unquote. If you are available from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and you want to play For the King 2, we need you. Because come May, we lose Atlas. he goes full time at his job because he's graduating from college. Yay, Atlas! Bad for toe screw. So we are looking for someone. Just so you know. Manage team. And then roster. So easy to do. Just gotta run until.
I mean, if you have to deal with enough snow to be second, you might as well make first and get this trophy.
No, 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 no. Nobody wants that much snow. Nobody does. That's a terrible idea. So,
You
there.
still have
Corey's
time.
got the invite. No, don't say we have still have time. We have had snow on Mother's Day, the United States Mother's Day. I'm gonna clarify that because there's different Mother's Days. What's the difference between first and second? Second means I shoveled less. That's the difference. Most of the time I don't shovel at all, thankfully, because my hand, being disabled, I can't do that. But there are times where I still have to brush off the car to get, the spawn to work while the spawn's dealing with all this snow, and it's just pain. And then you add on to the stupid syndrome I've got where if I'm in cold, it takes and ramps up the chronic pain I have. I forgot what the name of the syndrome is, but there's a syndrome that I just been diagnosed with. And it's like, that's why winters is always so much worse. So, which is the only so-called cure my doctor said that they can give me is now that we know I have the syndrome is I need to move. So the plan is we can't afford to move with furniture or anything, so hopefully at the end of the year we'll have first and last month's rent and travel cost, and we're just going to move with nothing and start over, and hopefully someplace warmer so that I can feel better. Hi, Pink Panda. Here's one of my favorite people. How you doing, Pink Panda? Pink Panda's one of the ones I'm going to miss when we go full-time over to Ballora, which is not going to be for a while yet. But Pink Panda, eventually you need to hopefully get an account over on Ballora.tv because I love you on Twitch. But we'll have, Laura's getting the stuff that I need to make it so that I can eventually move. And there's people like you that I'll miss terribly. People like Jackie. I mean, all the viewers, go make accounts. Find me over there. It's real-time talk. Right now I'm talking to T, real-time. No delay. You're working hard on testing collab? Yeah, I know. Corey sends me updates all the time. So. Corey sends me updates all the time. One advantage to having your best friend be the creator of of a platform. You get updates all the time. So, because that's one thing I know it's a brag, but I will say I knew Corey well before Valora was even a thought. I was there when Valora was a thought, and we talked for hours. I'm talking right until I went to sleep at night, and when I woke up in the morning, in between streams, for days trying to decide if he was gonna go. Oh, thank you, Pink Panda. I'm still working on it. He's got some issues that I gotta figure out. So, and because Corey is one of those, how do they put it? Ride or die friends. He'll always be in my life with or without the platform. Like everyone on Toast Crew. If you're a member of Toast Crew, you become found family and you're stuck with me. Like these two that are listening and not talking.
Yes.
Stuck with me. Like Pink
To be
Panda
fair, we wrote
too.
books together.
Never become a member of my stream team. I never let you go. There we go. That's a bit better. Not liking the beak. I gotta work on the beak a bit more. But yeah, no, T, I know you guys are working hard and testing. And it's fine, because I've got so many viewers over on Purple that aren't ready to make the switch. I financially cannot leave Purple's side. That is the big thing. Is I cannot. They are kind enough with all their doing their bits and subs to pay for my car payment and some medical bills, so I can't leave until they leave and start doing it over on Yellow side. So, and Corey knows this. But I keep encouraging them, go over there. I get more. And you get real-time talk. You don't have to wait for a delay. Did she talk? Real-time talk. Can you imagine that, Pink Panda? And hopefully you've looked over at Ballora.tv. Because Twitch, it has its benefits. But so does Ballora. Okay, I'm
We
going
have a
back to...
special guest, Dusty.
We have a special guest.
Yeah, we have Trub.
Trub?
Yeah, Trouble?
Oh, Trouble.
Everybody.
Your kitty cat showed up. Hi, Trouble.
Well, I had to kind of fish him because it's getting to close to med time, so.
Yeah, I know. So, but yes, yeah. There's even passive income over on Yellow Side. Use my stuff other places. I get paid. Help me pay these medical bills and car bills. The stupid 767 I had to put into the car on Wednesday threw everything off. So, people are like, why are you going to move with nothing? Because who could afford a movie truck? Hi,
I felt
Ruby
that.
Winks.
Hi, Ruby.
Oh, well, that exploded. Look at this. I don't know if I can get it up there. I just got yellow everywhere.
Way to go.
That's okay. You've been busy with your burbs, but I'm just letting you know there's a place to find me that was a little bit better, Pink Panda. But thank you for liking the painting. It's still got more to go. But right now I'm trying to get the yellow off because I got yellow everywhere. This is why we wear an apron. Because right now I'm wearing the shirt I'll be wearing for stream tonight, and I don't want to get paint on it. This apron, by the way, is older, I think, than TJ and... not Gloomy, because you're old. I can't remember how old you are, Gloomy. But it's older than TJ. I know that for a fact.
Well, if it's older than TJ, then it's also older than me.
Okay, so this...
Are we the same age, or am I older than you?
I think TJ's older.
Uh,
I'm not sure.
no. Nope, I'm older than TJ.
Okay.
But only by a year, so not by much.
Real life takes
Okay,
over.
so-
It's fine.
Not gonna announce your. I'm not gonna announce your birth year, but okay, I got it. I was like,
Because I got this when I started up my first failed business. Gotta love that term. Very good art. This was I started using this apron with airbrushing, and I have been using it ever since. And that was about 1994, 90 I think is when this was I bought this thing, and I've not seen such
Yeah.
a sturdy apron since. So, okay, the water's too blue to do what I need to do, so I'm not gonna do that. I gotta clean out the thing. Actually, I should stand up so you guys can see what I mean by how old this thing is, because the joke around here, this house, is it can stand up and walk. Let me back up a little bit. Hello, camera. Everyone, look at the main camera. I'm gonna stand up. This thing here is a work of art on its own. Look at this thing. And it doesn't bend. Look, it's so stiff from all the paint of all the years that I think the paint's what holds it together. Rob jokes that someday if I ever find a thick enough, because this is duck cloth apron, we'll hang this up in a frame because it's just art. It's just silly. But that Rob likes to joke about that. But it's old, but it works. If it works, why replace it? So, okay. I don't know why I always have to scroll on the yellow side though, because it doesn't scroll with chat like that. That's something I gotta remember to report. All right, so we got the beak. But it's not... I think I need some more... I think I need to put some white in with the yellow. I think that might work better for this beak. Let's try that. So in it goes. Wow, this yellow's getting... Like, I might need... Is this yellow the same as this yellow? Because this yellow's not coming out anymore. Okay, so I'm going to throw out this yellow. I use that one up. Okay. And I've got a little tiny version of it left. Look how tiny this thing is. So, hopefully I don't run out of that. One thing at a time. And we're going to take the handy dandy fancy toothpick. And we're going to block everything with this big fat glove. And we're going to make a lighter yellow that I want. Like so. Ta-da! But yeah, anybody in chat, Paint Stream's one of the few streams where I'm not concentrating on a game, so you're allowed to ask questions. I'm an open book. There's very few things I won't discuss. The two areas that are off limits are religion and politics. For obvious reasons.
Well, to be fair, that's mostly off stream or on stream too. Off stream, we talk about stuff.
As I'm saying, on stream right now, anyone that wants to talk and chat, those are the two things you are not going to talk about.
Yep.
But on stream, or off stream, yeah, I'm an open book like if you come to community night and you ask me questions, I will be totally honest with you. And yes, we have a community night every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord and want to be in the Discord, there's an exclamation point Discord. And that'll get you there. There we go. If we do this. Yeah, because there's too much there. Maybe I can bring it over a little bit. Into this. Bring it over and up. I'll like it better. Yeah, let's do that. Bring the yellow like so. Bring it up like so. Because I need to have a few more paintings done because I might have gotten a show in May. So instead of seeing the D&D miniature painting streams, we're going to get some paintings out slowly because I have time till May. I don't have a show in April, which is why when you look at the Goose Goose Duck poll, every Saturday is available except for the 4th. Because one, that's too soon, and two, I am doing story time that day, but the rest of the day I'm probably going to be too sad to function.
Understandable.
Yeah, it's the first anniversary of my mom being gone and my cousin, since they both died on the same day last year. So I'm doing story time because I'm going to need someone to talk to while Rob's at work. And then after that, it's just Rob's just going to be there with the kids and I while we, reminisce. We decided just to do a, life celebration of Mom, just the 4 of us. So that should be nice. And so, but yeah, I'll need you guys for story time because with Rob being at work and the kids asleep, it'll be good to have someone to talk to. If that makes sense.
It does.
So,
And I won't be there.
because I know I'm going to have Corlith. I'm not sure about Kitty yet, because Kitty has been given mandatory overtime for all the story time so far. We probably will return to the story, though, because how many just chatting streams can we do successfully? We're not sure. And we'd like to get the story done. I mean, it's story time. Story time's not supposed to be about Corlith and I and our lives, but it seems to have happened the last 2 streams. You guys haven't complained about it, but we figure you might want us back to the story.
To be fair, we would actually never complain about it. So.
I mean, how often do we actually get to, sit down and talk with you guys?
That is true. I'll give you that. As Cora and I were surprised, it's some of the best rated streams we've had. It's just us talking about our lives. We didn't think our lives were that interesting, but you guys come for it. So, but remember, with story time, we can always stop and answer questions. We don't have to have a specific just chatting to do that because story time is a slow-paced thing. So we can stop and answer questions anytime because that's part of the relaxation of story time. Yeah, that's better. You like the beak better? I don't know. Does it need more highlight? Gloomy, I need you for this one because TJ just goes, it's art. Love you, TJ, but that's what you do.
I do. You deal with the art stuff. I just pay for it.
She's talking about when it comes to our books, which I really.
You're looking at the nose, right, or like the beak?
Yeah, I'm looking at the beak.
Yeah, don't look at me for that stuff.
Does it need more
Yeah, you
highlight?
have your own thing that you're good at.
I'm good at getting a 3.9 GPA. So
That too. Um, it could use a little bit more, I think.
A little bit more? I can keep going. That is the beauty of a paintbrush and a dream of an eagle that's kind of ruffled, and I don't know if I'm going to make him angry or sad. I haven't decided yet.
I don't know. They always look angry.
Not this one. This one might look sad.
No, what I'm saying is like not paintings. I'm not talking about paintings of eagles. I'm talking about eagles. Eagles. They always look angry.
They do. From one side. And if you look at them when they're face head on, I don't know if you've ever seen a head on, because this is not head on, this is still slightly. They look comically like a clown. They don't look angry at all head on. But I don't know if you ever looked at one head on, because they always turn them sideways for a reason. They don't look majestic if they're not sideways, which is kind of funny. Song that is just playing Dusty Roads, I swear, is my childhood. I identify with it so much. Corey captured that one beautifully. I hope wherever we move we'll have trees and forests, or I might have an issue. Let's see, we'll go this way. There. A little bit more highlight would be good over in here, I think. Okay, let's zoom in. Did I goof up the beat? No, I didn't. It's still right. In the heartland and the coastlines where the landscapes gleam, America the beautiful, there we go. The bottom beak needs a bit more. I think that's what part of the problem is. We'll bring it over. We'll bring it up like so. Give it a little bit more of the lighter yellow so you can pop some more and looks more correct. And then I think we need to go right like this. That's what eagles do. America the beautiful, we're hoping freedom be. Now we need to bring it a little bit. Do I still have the brown out? I don't. Let's get the brown out. Let's get the little brown out. I love these little paints that Kat sent me. I was starting to run out of colors, so she just sent me one of my favorite brands. Just a ton of little these guys. What was it? Almost a year ago now, and they have so much paint in there. They're holding up so long. I'm only just now starting to get a couple that I need to get more of. So when that happens, instead of doing the little set, I'm just going to try to find the time and the money to go out to Michael's and get the bigger tubes of the colors that I know I'm using. I'm glad she did that, because I didn't know what colors I needed when she asked me, because that was when I was first starting into painting birds. I'm like, I don't know what I need. So she sent me a bunch and goes, well, figure out what you need. Yeah. What was that?
And she said, we got you.
Yep, she did. Between her doing that and TJ sending me canvas. So I have something to paint on, which is always a benefit, you know? All because I painted a titmouse, just because Al's like, paint something not a sunset. And I painted something not a sunset, because she literally, I'm like what? She said, well, paint a bird. So I painted a titmouse, which I think is hanging on TJ's wall, or is it still not?
No, it is.
What room did you put it in?
The second bedroom.
Nice.
Yeah, that I use as my office.
In October will be 3 years I've been painting birds. It's kind of cool that I've been painting such a short time. But it just clicked. I like painting birds. Once in a while I'm forced to do animals. I shouldn't say forced, because I do like to experiment with mammals, but birds are easier. Get a little bit more in here. So I get the darker in them. I'm gonna go back in with black on that. A little bit more here. Tilt it down more. There we go. So there's a motion that I'm looking for here that I want to get on this guy. I know. Dusty, birds don't have emotions that you can see. It's my
Yes, they do.
painting. I can do what I want. Most of the
They
time,
literally do.
you have to know the bird to understand it. Because you look at a picture and you think that bird's laughing or that it's not the case. You have to know the bird and know what they're thinking. And you're not gonna know a wild bird when you see it. If it's upset or whatnot. If it's just in the distance on a tree.
No, like I said, eagles always look mad. They do have expressions. They just,
But they're not mad
they just
though. That's the thing.
no,
is
they're not always.
they're
No, of
not
course not.
mad.
But what I'm saying is they still show emotion on their face. They just always look mad. It doesn't matter because you don't know them. You're not going to know them, but they still have emotion on their face. You just don't know what they're actually feeling. They just look mad.
Yeah, but it's not true emotion. That's just how it looks to you at the time. It looks at you straight on. They look like the most concerned creature you've ever seen in your life. Exactly, Jackie. Exactly. That's, and I'm trying to capture that, and I'm also trying to capture how I'm feeling. Because usually when I paint something, the eyeballs will tell you how I'm feeling, and you'll be able to look at the bird painting and know what I was feeling that day. At least that's how I've been told by people. But I do the eyes last. Right now I'm doing around the eye because I want to know if that's going to make the beak pop. Because I'm not sure if I like the beak the way I've got it. So I figure if I add the black that needs to be here, that'll tell me. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen, because there's some areas I just don't like what I'm seeing yet. But I'm just going to add some black in to try to make it more, I don't know, shaded. I never had art class, so I don't know what to say what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because it feels right. So for those of you like, where did you go to college? I did not go to college. Where'd you take your art classes? I've never taken an art class. How do you do what you're doing? It feels right. I know it's weird, but that's all I can say. I'm a conundrum to one of my friends, Petrie. She loves looking and seeing what I've done to get an effect. Because some of my paintbrushes aren't even paintbrushes. You guys have seen those where I use blush brushes or car cleaning brushes, depending on what I need.
I thought we did see those.
Yeah, you've seen them in the past.
Hey, Dusty.
I'm listening to you.
I'm not a dietitian, but if you eat pizza right at midnight, your body doesn't know if the calories go towards yesterday or today, so they don't count.
That is not how that works. My dietitian would have a fit if she heard that.
But to be fair, it doesn't know if it's going to go for yesterday or today. So, it technically doesn't count.
That is not how that works at all. There we go. I'll go back in with a little bit of white over the top. I need to do a wash, but unfortunately my water is blue from something I was painting earlier and I forgot to clean it out. That's lesson number 1. If you're starting to learn how to paint, always clean out your water. And don't have your water that you drink in the same kind of container. I learned that the hard way. Have it be completely different. You giggle, but I did that on stream. It was awful. Always know which one's the water and which one is not.
Yeah, I crashed my bicycle in 1986 and scraped my knee. We didn't have internet then, so I'm telling you now.
Oh, that's old.
We didn't have internet then, so I'm telling you now.
Yep, that's an
That's
old boomer meme. But we
It's not-
didn't
it's
have.
not there.
We didn't
No,
have it then.
you aren't a boomer.
I know, but it's a boomer meme. It's that old. Boomers used to do that. That's good advice, especially for your science nerd friends of drinking glasses made to look like beakers. Yeah, don't do that. because you won't know what's in that right beaker. You could seriously hurt yourself. Especially if you're like me, where you don't look when you hear the hydrate noise, you just grab it and drink. So that's what you're gonna see when I'm doing paint streams. The only time you're gonna see this is out, because I can tell when I'm grabbing it without looking at it that I'm not grabbing the mug, which is right here.
How do you stay in the house all day? All my stuff is there, and I don't like people.
That sounds like a bad t-shirt.
Same.
Oh, and another thing that I found for starting out, find one of these mugs where they come with the little clay spoon in this hole, if you can see here. Because if you need to, you can do this, and your brush can sit there while you do something else. I love that. That's literally why I have this mug.
Okay, so one of my friends posted a thing on Facebook where it says the weirdest foods in each U.S. state.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah.
New York, garbage plate.
Yep. That is
Jail.
ours.
Jail. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. It's jail.
Oh, I can tell you what
Anyone
it
offers-
is. It's really good. It's very bad for you, but it's actually really good. Okay. It's gonna sound weird, but you take a plate and you put on it the cold macaroni salad, and then you put on French fries, and then
Ew.
you put a bun with on it too, and you put a hot dog on the bun, and then you put a burger down, and then you put down this wonderful meat sauce. It goes over the whole thing. It sounds disgusting. It looks like garbage, but it tastes incredible. But so bad for you. Don't do it if you're on any kind of, fat. You can't have fat. You can't have salt, but it is so good. Garbage plates are actually very, very delightful.
Gloomy, do you want to know Pennsylvania?
Oh, but
Well, first, Gloomy,
yes, I
do you know
guess.
what it is? Do you let Gloomy guess what it is first?
Yeah, let's see what it is.
That involves me having to like leave the house and know, but I don't.
Okay, so
Scrapple.
It's what?
Scrapple.
Oh,
Scrapple. What
that
is
does make
Scrapple? Okay, what's Scrapple?
sense.
Fill us in.
I don't know if you really want to know. It's one of those things that like it's better to not know because it's good, but once you know it's what's in it, it's not good.
Yeah, like garbage plates. Do tell.
Uh,
Yeah, Scrapple's supposed
so
to be PA specific. You can name a state you want to know that's on this list once we find out what Scrapple is.
Yes.
So what's Scrapple?
so it is pork scraps, liver, head, trimmings boiled, minced and mixed with cornmeal.
That actually sounds good. I would eat that, and I would die because the dietitian would kill me. But yeah, no, Jackie, if
Yeah.
you've got a state, or anybody on Yellow Side's got a state, you want to know what's this called? The weirdest food that's specific for the state?
Yeah, the weirdest foods in each U.S. state.
So if you guys in chat want to know what state, she's got it. I want to know Hawaii, because that's where Dragon's from.
No, that's not where Dwagon's from. That's where Dwagon
And it
lives.
is, sorry. But yeah.
Spam musubi. I don't
Oh,
that is, I don't.
I watched somebody make that on YouTube. It looks so good.
It's so horrible for you.
Okay, Jackie says it's the spirit of a hot dog patted with scratches and pan-seared instead of boiled. Patted with starches and pan-seared instead of boiled. That makes sense for Scrapple. But no, they literally take rice and Spam, and it's really good. We actually made that because we were curious.
Okay,
That
so we have
reminds
to tell Kit
me,
this.
Gloomy.
We have to tell Kit this. Salt and straw ice cream for Oregon.
There's straw ice cream?
I don't know.
Google what that is, TJ. Gloomy, can you
But anyway,
send a
you're-
message and just say, remind Dragon, please? Because I forgot to do something.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'll look at that later. I forgot. There we go. There we go. This is better. Give him a little bit more highlight here because this is where the sun hits. And a little less of the
Oh, it's an American ice cream company based in Portland, Oregon.
So,
It was founded in 2011 by cousins Kim Malik and Tyler Malik.
so
I'm
it's
correct.
so straw ice cream is just ice cream.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
That's okay. That makes more sense. And then in New Mexico, it's a New Mexican Sundae, and my friend actually told me what it was because I was like, what? It's a sundae. A sundae that is very savory sweet dessert with vanilla frozen custard or ice cream topped with diced green chili sauce, often hatch green chilies, and salted pecans. No,
I can't eat that. I would die.
I
I'm
just
I'm
no.
allergic to peppers. But you don't think scrapple that
I
weird?
just
Scrapple didn't sound that weird to me either, actually.
so for Maryland, it's barbecue muskrat. No, jail.
They actually eat muskrat down there. See, there's so few up here we
Jail.
don't. But I'm sure it tastes fine. I've had so many different types of meats from around the world. That was my favorite things at Ragnarok. Ragnarok was a 2,000 people battle I participated in every year, until I would say probably 9 years ago now. Um,
Mm.
and we would sit together because people came from all over the world, and they would bring either jerky or they would bring the actual meat and cook it, and we would try meat, all kinds of meat. It's the only way I can tell you what kangaroo tastes like, what alligator tastes like. It was
Ew.
fun. They would bring stuff
Who
from
wants to know
their
West
culture.
Virginia?
West Virginia? I have no interest in West Virginia, but go ahead.
Fried squirrel.
I'm sure
I
it
can't
tastes.
eat fried anything.
I can't eat
I
fried
can't eat fried
anything.
anything.
Fried stuff makes, well, one, it's bad for my cholesterol, but my body doesn't like it anymore. I turned 40 and I lost the ability to eat fried stuff.
We used to tell Kat that she needs to get the Oreo overload.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's a Jersey thing. Let me see.
Gotta
I
Google
don't
that
know.
because I like Oreos, but why are they overloaded?
Is it with like a
Oh.
chocolate sauce?
Oh, come on. Oh God, yes, Kat needs this.
What is it?
It's those waffle basket things you put ice cream in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You put that in there, and then you drizzle it with it's Oreo cookies and other chocolate ingredients like fudge and chocolate chips.
Oh, it's just an Oreo sundae in a waffle cone
Mhm.
or waffle bowl. That's nothing. That's not. This list isn't weird, TJ. That's just normal. Just weird sounding names.
It's weird sounding names, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, is that North Carolina or what state is that? Let me look. I gotta look at the states because I don't know what state that is. I can't tell, Will, if there's a name. I don't care. I just want.
TJ, one of these days, I want you to fill out a map.
No. You should see. I'm glad I don't have it anymore, and I'm glad my mom doesn't have it anymore because I got flooded in her storage unit. So she can't. Nobody could prove it. But when I was in 6th grade geography, I put Italy and Russia together on a map.
Yeah, Jack, I agree. That wasn't weird. There's got to be more weirder food in New Jersey than that. Whoever made this list, they were just trying to get people like TJ to look at it. It's actually not a good weird list.
So South Carolina is fried pig ears. No, disgusting. No.
You don't know it's disgusting until you try it, but you can't because it's fried. But that's how I look at it.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
Fried rattlesnake.
Oh, snake is good. Have you had snake? It's good.
I don't care. I don't like even the touch of them.
I don't
so
do
no.
I don't do fried though because again I can't have it. But we had it grilled.
Yeah.
We had it grilled. That actually was a
Montana
Native
is
American
this-
that brought that to Ragnarok for us to try.
Mhm.
But I don't think
yeah.
it was rattlesnake. I think it was something else. Don't
Yeah, you have to
remember.
cook rattlesnake a certain way because they're venomous.
Yeah, no,
but-
I think it was a different kind of snake, but we had snake. It was actually delightful.
So Montana. Do you want to know what Montana is? Just roadkill. Just roadkill.
Okay, yeah, look that up. I wonder if that's like garbage plate.
I'm pretty sure it just means if you kill it, you run over it, you eat it.
I
kinda
don't
thing.
think that's true at all, DJ. I have a feeling there's a food that's called roadkill.
I'm just saying. It'd be more funny
You're
if it was that
assuming.
way.
Do not assume. That's rude. You look it
Yeah.
up. and you get the actual what it is.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's literally what I just said. It's legal to salvage roadkill, specifically deer, elk, moose, and antelope, with a free permit, often turning the meat into canned venison, jerky, or stews to reduce waste. It's literally just roadkill.
That's actually a
Like
good
I
thing
said.
they're doing, but I'm surprised they can do it with deer. Because if you hit the deer wrong, and internal organs explode, it becomes toxic. So
Well, yeah, you have to make sure the deer is fine. But again, it's just like if you don't hit it that way, then it's fine. Idaho. This doesn't surprise me. Potato ice cream. That just doesn't. It was
I wonder
not
what that
good
tastes
either.
like.
It's gross.
Oh, you've
To
actually
me, it
tasted
was
it?
anyway.
Oh,
Yes, because I lived there for a while.
Was it
That's not
starchy?
even a weird. That's not even a weird. That's not even a weird food. Apple cider donuts are good. What do
oh, I
you mean
love apple
weird
ciders. You get a really bad list you're
weird
looking at.
food? This isn't me. This isn't me. I'm not doing
That I
it.
said you're looking at. You're looking at a very weird list.
But banana sandwich. I just.
Oh,
I
banana
don't know.
sandwiches are good. That's not weird either.
Except for the fact it's for to you it's good. For other people it might be weird.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So my favorite thing to
Iowa.
do is take peanut
Ice
butter
butter.
and
Yeah.
put a layer of peanut
Banana.
butter on not toasted bread, and then put sliced apples, then drizzle honey. Oh, that's so good. So good.
So in Iowa, it's just fried butter.
That would
Butter.
that would kill me.
I know it would kill me too.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah, that is a good way to go.
Dessert nachos in Michigan.
Oh, dessert nachos are good. I had some of those when I was in
Good.
Pennsylvania. Those are good.
Oh yeah, they are. And what's funny is they can go between different regions too. They can be different in Michigan and be different in New York. Be different in Michigan. Be different in Pennsylvania.
That makes
Be
sense. So that's one thing I like about the United States that a lot of people that have never come here don't realize. Every state is like its own little culture. They have their own ways of doing things. A lot of times their own ways of their own words and everything. It's like visiting another culture, which is I love doing because I can't afford to go to Europe.
Dusty at this.
What was
I'm
that?
tagging Dusty at this. I'm tagging Dusty at this.
I mean, okay, so I'm not gonna
Or
click
after
whatever
stream.
that is. I can tell I'm not clicking whatever that is. Nope. Just the way she's giggling, I'm not gonna open it. That's
You will.
It's like Lemon sent me a link last night, and I was half awake, so I didn't read what it was. I just clicked it, going, "Oh, I wonder why Lemon sent me a thing." Sent me a thing about bear mimics that are in. I forgot what state. It's like I should look at these. TJ, check Connecticut. Okay, so look at Connecticut.
Oh, gosh. 1 second. I gotta go look up which states because I don't know. Give me a second. Because it doesn't have like the states listed. It just like points down.
Look at New York. Look at New York. Look at Vermont. Next to Vermont, you should have a Connecticut.
Steamed cheeseburger.
Okay, it's right by Rhode Island. Gotcha.
Yep.
Say Rhode Island. Don't say Connecticut. It's literally called a steamed burger.
What is a steamed
not even
burger? Because
Do we want to know? Do we want to know?
Jackie says they're
question.
onto something with this one, so yeah, we want to know, what is a steamed burger?
So the burger is steamed, resulting in a unique, soft texture.
So it's just steamed.
A regional delicacy from central Connecticut featuring a juicy, tender beef patty and melted cheese cooked in a special steamer cabinet, not on a grill, resulting in unique texture and gooey, creamy cheese that's often poured over the burger. Okay, now I want this.
That actually, I wonder if that'd be healthier too, because steamed food's usually healthier, right? Would that be healthier?
I don't know.
It
Oh.
might be.
Okay, Gloomy, we're going to Connecticut.
Okay.
No, okay, so remember how I said we're switching to Metro PCS because Cricket screwed us over?
Yep.
So we had my mom drive 2 hours into New Hampshire to get a phone.
Oh, because she's on your plan.
I'm
I'm really glad I did not accept your offer to be on your plan.
I am actually very glad you guys didn't either, but we're switching to Metro, and they're like, oh yeah, you can get a free tablet, and I'm just, your mom can get a free tablet. I'm just like, first of all, no. Second of all, if anyone gets a free tablet, it's me.
You don't even need
To
one
me.
though, because you've got your laptop and stuff. What are you gonna do with a
I have an
tablet?
iPad too.
Yeah.
A lot of things because a lot of things you can't do on an iPad, and there's a lot of things you can't do on an Android tablet too. You can. There are some things you can only do on an Android tablet, and there are some things you can only do on an iPad. And
Gotcha.
things.
I guess not having to worry about that. I don't have to worry about it. There's all if there's a
Here's your
picture of the
top
steam
gift.
burger, you can see how not okay the beef looks. The beef looks weird, I guess, in a steam burger.
No, it looks good. Oh, and they put mashed. Oh, it looks so good.
I think TJ wants a steam burger now.
I want a steamed burger, but I don't know where to find that thing.
Well, you do, Connecticut.
To be fair, I don't live near there. I am one,
So hop
two,
on a
three.
plane,
No, I'm not
and
flying.
we'll meet up there, and then Jesse can slap you.
Yeah, I haven't slapped you yet. You gotta come to me. That's a good point.
Why? What? Why?
You
Why
deserve.
not?
Couple gets married at Buc-ee's. Very on brand for U.S. What? Why? Why Buc-ee's? Choose
Because
somewhere else.
they might have met it there. It means something to them. Usually, you get married where something means something to you if you can afford that kind of stuff. If you're not stuck with I can't afford it, so I got to go to Justice of Peace. But usually they pick something that's meaningful. I mean, we picked the only place we could find to elope in New York State. We didn't have a choice. We literally went in places to elope in New York State, and we found one. So that's where we eloped when we got married. But it turned out to be a wonderful, cheesy experience. I mean, how many people can say they got married in the Niagara Falls Chapel? Apparently, Idaho saw
Probably
chicken fingers, said, "But what if a steak?" Oh, that's not unusual. Around here, we have those too, where it's a bigger chicken that you have with steak, it cooked like a steak, and then you put the white sauce on it.
Oh look, it's Cat.
What's Cat? Is Cat here?
No,
Oh.
she's gonna kill me.
Oh, you're being bad.
What are you
again.
sending me?
What am I not being bad?
This is why I want to slap you. Life goals. I can't though because my hand would hurt because my hands is. Oh, actually, I could use the other hand, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Remind me that not to slap with that bad hand because that would hurt. Use the good hand. So that goes
Yeah.
that
See?
way. You got me.
Ads are.
So we're starting the final hour already? Wow.
Yes.
If you're not subbed, we'll be here. Other way around, Dusty, it's shaped and cooked like a chicken finger, but the meat is steak instead. Oh, I've had that where it's beef. I've never had it with steak. I've had it with beef because who can afford steak? But yeah, it actually is good. But artistically, yeah, I could see how you'd see it as a nightmare because the texture would be not what you want. I've had it though.
Why is this true? You're always with your kids. Why don't you hang out with adults? Because adults gossip behind your back and smile to your face. My kids roast me directly, and I respect that.
Well, it depends on the adults. My toast crew don't do that.
You've
that's
been
true, but what I'm
being
saying is,
boozled.
like,
Corey woke up. We were talking about Corey at the storm.
You've been being boozled.
oh look,
I gotta
Corey's
figure out
ears
where to
were
put
burning.
I gotta put my water someplace else because I can't reach the Bean Boozled. 1 second though, I want to get this darker color I just created to highlight the beak a little bit, and then I'll get the Bean Boozled. But good morning, Corey. How are you?
This is me, Dusty. Writer. Why is my idea gone? My brain. Because you refused to write it down last night when you were comfy in bed. Writer. But why is my idea gone?
That is why, if I have a weird idea for our books, I usually DM Rob, and it sits there, and he wakes up going, "What? Why was someone bloody last night?" So remember the opening scene of the book? That came from a dream.
Yes.
And I instead of saying, "Hey, this is a dream" or anything, I just wrote the bloody scene in Rob's Discord, and he woke up and went and read it. And went, "Oh my God, who got hurt?" I was like, "No, honey, that's the opening scene of the book. Sorry, but here's your beans, Corey."
Oh God. When someone says it was 20 years ago, I think the 80s. Then they say it was 2006, and I need to sit down for a bit.
Yeah, that's me. Okay, this is
That's
lemonade
me.
mixed with bubble gum. It's way too
Ew.
sweet. No, this is not good. No, I don't want to drink. I thought we were friends.
No, we're not. We're your enemy in between.
Okay,
Your
so
fist.
Jackie says if Illinois spaghetti pizza makes the list, now that I've never had, New Jersey's French fry pizza should be on the list. New
Neither of them
Jersey
are
has
on
a
the list.
French fry pizza? Well, hi, Corey.
Corey's getting the better luck.
Corey, by the
than
way,
I
I
am.
sent you a stream team invite because you also have been a member of Toast Crew. Yeah, this is not a good flavor. It's overly sweet. It's not terrible, but it's overly sweet. Okay, I'm gonna put this back where it goes. Thank you for the volts. Every bit is going to car payment and medical bills, and now the $767 I had to fix the car. Well, that's a good idea. First, Corey, you've been on a Toast Crew. You've got the certificate. Did you ever print that out and put it on the wall like you were talking? You can't tell me you weren't a member of Toast Crew. You've been a member of Toast Crew for quite a few years now.
Illinois is great.
I don't think I didn't see you asking about the mimic thing. I saw that post. Thankfully, nobody remembers, so I'm safe. But go ahead, TJ.
Oh, I said it's not whatever Jackie was saying. It's gravy bread.
Gravy
for
bread?
Illinois.
So what, just putting
Yes, it's
gravy
just-
on bread? Is that
Yes.
okay? Yes, and it does include Cheese Whiz. You find on concession stand cheese fries. Well, I will never eat that because one, Cheese Whiz is definitely bad for you, and I'm not allowed potatoes, sadly. Potatoes left my diet 7 years ago. So, and I've survived it. I've survived it quite well. Just saying on there. Oh,
Spring
invite me. Oh, I'm sure other people will invite you because you're the creator, so we're all gonna go. Hey, we should have the creator. That'd be cool. And I'm gonna go. I didn't invite him because he's the creator. I invited him because he was a member of Toast Crew. He has a certificate. It's on his wall.
Spring, you still coming? Spring, who's all over there?
That is so true for here right now. I can't believe I got a video. I don't know if you saw it of of the snow going sideways on Sunday. I posted it all over the place because I figured people might want to see horizontal snow. We have weird things in upstate New York. No, do not talk about. I see you guys talking about it. See, that's the thing. Nobody remembers what the Mima song was supposed to be, so don't worry about it. We can just move past that. You've got the horrible toast stuff. We don't need the mimic too. Oh. I can see you guys chatting on Yellow's team. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of gray in here.
What's it supposed to be?
Nothing. It's nothing. No one needs a
It
mimic.
was supposed to be a thing.
No. Really, it's nothing. If it was supposed to be a thing,
Okay,
somebody would have messaged him.
So let's do, what is your Star Wars name? So Dusty is Obi-Wan. 1 second.
I'm
I
Obi-Wan.
think
Hey, you're Obi-Wan Bane.
Okay.
Glooby is Greedo Bane.
Oh, we're the same family. Cool.
And then TJ is Boba Bane. We're all in the same family. That's funny, actually.
We're
So
all
I'm just using
Banes.
our online names.
Well, the online name is what I go by usually anyway.
Yeah.
I don't
Benny
use
Ito
my
is a
birth
really
name. I don't like it, so I
Yes,
don't use
we
it.
know.
Well, not everybody. Some people might be new here and wonder, hey, what is your name? Thank you for the lurk, Prime Lord. For the record, it's very good, but when I tried 1,000%, felt my lifespan shortened by 10 years. Okay, I get that, Jackie. I get that completely. Third place. Oh, someone got third place over here. T did. It's weird. My name is my voice is a jump scare. Anytime you guys play one of the sounds I made that's my own voice, it scares me because I'm always going, wait, why? What? Because I don't know why, but it freaks me out. I guess it's because you don't expect to hear your own voice. But I made some of my own sounds. I even made one so spooky that it's creepy enough that I've had people say they jumped in chat when it was used. Oh, the curse of being a voice actor or an actor in general. I miss acting. Haven't had a gig in a while. I was told too old, too fat.
Just delivered an order of 2 kids' meals. It said leave at my door. I took the picture and rang the bell. As I'm walking away, a woman opens the door and looks down and says, I didn't order anything. I gave her the name and she said do it. I picked up the food and she turns around yelling and she yells, who called grandma and said they were hungry? I just fed y'all.
Corey used to do that actually. Back when we first were friends. And someone in chat would go, "Hey, have you guys ate today?" This is before Rob and everything, and the period between Rob and and I'd go, "Food, what's that?" And then I would keep streaming, and Corey would go, "There's a knock on your door," and because DoorDash would tell you, and also there'd be a knock on the door. I'd look, and there'd be food. It's like, Corey, stop making me eat. Corey used to do that. I don't want to eat. But he was really good at finding stuff that him and Chloe were really good at finding stuff that I like to eat. So it's like, fine, I'll eat. Because that was back when my kids would go part of the week with the ex. Thank God that got changed. And when you don't have anyone to feed, you don't want to eat. So at least if you're a mom, I've noticed that. I don't know how that is with other people, but with me, that's how it worked. Nobody home, nobody to bother. I'm not going to eat. Still have that problem at lunchtime. That's why a lot of times members of my stream team will message me going, "Did you eat?" And then I'll try to change the subject, and they'll go, "Give me a picture of what you're eating." It's like, crap, I gotta go get food. They're mean that way, in a good way. Even the goose doesn't remember? Good, we're safe. There will be no Mimic song.
There's other things in the works.
Oh, don't
They're very
even
much
give me
good.
that. Oh my god.
Just wait until your birthday, right, Gloomy?
I'm
Yeah?
scared for my birthday. Usually my birthday, there's 4 or 5 presents sent by people that actually, wanted to send gifts that are just unexpected. They're usually from my wish list. I have thrown 2 that's available. And then my bods have my address. And there'll be a few boxes there that are just, I'm scared to open. But I won't know which one because they'll all say usually they're all from like Amazon, so they all have the same boxes. It's like, okay, it's like Russian roulette. Is this one of them that's going to have a toast thing in it, or is this going to be a nice, kind gift? I don't know.
Oh no. Me and Gloomy have something else prepared for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it's being delivered right when you're opening presents.
Oh,
Yep.
that's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just hoping that somebody actually sends a present because I like to have an unboxing. What if there's no presents this year?
There will
It's
be.
going to be an unboxing.
I know
really will be.
yours is, but I want an actual present. Is that wrong? You guys spoiled me. I never had birthdays with presents until I formed my Discord, and that's before I even started streaming. Because when I turned 40, my friends started hosting what's called Gates of Flora. It was a battle, but there was never any presents. And then the first birthday I had with the Discord, and there was presents at my door, was shocking. It's like, I get presents because my parents didn't do birthdays other than you get a gift from the parents, and that's about it. Because having twins, they said it's too expensive. And then my ex didn't believe in doing anything for my birthday, Christmas, so I never got presents. So it's weird. And then you guys started doing presents. I'm like, this is what getting presents is like. So here you've got someone that's in their 40s getting presents, and it's going, ah. I love it when you guys tell me there's a surprise coming.
So apparently Netflix is raising their prices again. So Tubi goes and says, raising my price from free to free.
Yeah, Tubi half the time it doesn't work for me. It just gives me that circle of thinking, and it doesn't load, and I don't know why. I tried Tubi, it just wasn't good.
Your living room TV just kind of doesn't work for it, apparently.
Yeah. That's okay. When we run away and leave that TV behind, we'll get a different TV, hopefully, eventually, and we'll see if it works better.
Oh my god, this is you, Dusty.
What is me?
You gotta be extremely direct with me. My mind creates too many different scenarios.
Oh, it does. Especially if I think you're mad at me or avoiding me for some reason, I will have conversations in my head of all the horrible things that you'll say why you didn't talk to me that day. And I will suddenly be in a funk, and I will actually have to, after a while, I'll message the person going, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And they'll go, what?
What?
It's just,
Or,
and
or
that's typical behavior for a victim. I was abused almost all my life, actually. That's sad to say. So I expect the worst, and I shouldn't. I think the beak's better. How about that, Gloomy?
gloomy.
Yeah, I really like the beak now.
Okay, so I think I'm liking the beak. I think I'm liking under the chin. I think the only thing I need to work on now is the eyes. Wait, there's a blob. I didn't see a blob. I'm gonna get that out of there. There we go. You can't believe Tubi implemented a 6,000% price increase. I know, right? Free to free is just awful. I love how corporations make fun of each other, though, especially after the McDonald's CEO bit that burger. That was hilarious, all the different responses. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. I don't like how you can't really see the overhang. But go ahead, TJ. I think you found something else.
No, I wasn't
Okay.
saying anything.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that
I
a
was-
little bit. Like that. I want to pop it just a teeny bit more. So I want him to have the expression I'm looking for. Probably no one's gonna want
That-
to buy this guy when I'm done with him because he's just gonna look so sad. But I want him to be sad. There we go. Yeah, I gotta do a little bit more around this eyeball, and then we're gonna get the eyeballs. Look at that.
The goose remembered.
What? What do you mean the... No. What do you mean the goose remembered? I thought nobody had any clue what you were talking. What?
Aw, poor
What do you
Dusty.
mean the goose remembered? Who talked to the goose? The goose is at
I
work.
talked to goose.
Leave the goose alone. He's at work.
No,
And Corey doesn't have time. Corey's going to be, got to worry about Valora and going back to school. So you shouldn't bother Corey either. He's busy. He's
Who said
busy.
anything about bothering Corey? We were just talking about it, and
Uh-huh. Okay, I think the head's a
if
little
it
bit
comes to
smaller.
fruition, it comes. If not, oh well.
So wait, Dusty, is spring break this week or next week for you guys? Because I
Uh,
get confused.
when is Easter?
Next Sunday?
So
The
next
5th.
week.
Okay.
Here they always start spring break the Monday after Easter.
Okay. I was only wondering because what's funny is near me, they already had spring break like in my town.
Mhm.
In Santa Fe, they're having spring break now. In Albuquerque, they're having spring break now. In Indiana, where my friend is, they're having spring break now. And I'm just like, I don't. Why can we just like settle on one spring break for everybody?
I'm told the reason why we do it here is because back when we were founded by Italian immigrants, it was a heavy Catholic, obviously, and a lot of
Yeah.
them traveled to, a lot of them actually went back to Italy and would vacation and stuff. So they made it so that it was easier for traveling to happen on the Saturday. They get to be their Easter, and then they spend the week, they come home type deal. So that's why we have it attached to Easter. So I was wondering about that because I'm like, because there's a separation of religion and stuff. Why? And it's because that's the time people travel.
hmm Yeah, here they're going to do they've already started walking from Mexico and El Paso and Albuquerque all the way up to here, and I'm like, nope,
Walking?
I could drive. Yes, walking. They walk and they walk and they walk. I'm like, nope, I would drive.
I've
Absolutely
never heard
not.
of that.
Yeah, it's a pilgrimage that they take for Easter. That they have to be there for Easter Sunday.
Oh, okay. Now I see why.
Near me.
Okay.
I'm just, I see why, but
That's-
nope.
it's
my lazy butt
interesting.
would drive. It's very interesting. My lazy butt would drive. I would not be walking.
I love walking, but I walk almost
Oh, I
everywhere.
love walking, but not that far. El Paso is a 5-hour drive.
Well,
from here.
this is how I'm saying. New York State has put in a walking trail that goes from, I don't know if it starts in Rome, but it goes all the way to Buffalo. It's supposed to go all the way across the state. So it probably starts like Albany, but it cuts all the way across the whole New York State. I want to walk that.
No.
I've walked
You
the
would also
section in
probably
Rome.
you would also probably want to walk the Appalachian Mountain Trail
Oh, the
too.
April. Unfortunately, I don't think physically I can anymore. I always wanted to though, because
Yeah,
that
so
one.
does my Rob, but I'm just like, I mean,
But
I
physically, I
would
don't
do
think
it,
I
but
can, because that one there,
oh,
that one's a very hard trail to walk.
okay, so our plans have changed. We're not going in June to Missouri. We're going in August. Yes, I'll be in school, but all of my classes are online, so I don't have to have any issue with that.
Okay.
So
So I don't have
I'll
to worry
be
about losing you for a week and talk until August.
until August. Yep,
Okay.
because his classes make more sense for us to go in August than
That's
wait
fine.
until
I
yeah.
just want to get
'Cause-
working on the book because we're at the section that's the most exciting, where we actually start
yes.
doing the main story. And you have not been helping me.
No,
but,
I have not been writing. I have been getting over my sickness, and when the minute that I get over my sickness, I get sick again. I'm just like, stop it. Could I just like have a normal day? But no, of course not.
But we're gonna do the eyeballs, I think, and then we'll look and
I
see if
can't
there's
have my
anything missing.
keyboard.
You have what?
I can't have my keyboard.
Why can't you have your keyboard?
Probably is
Uh,
that.
yeah. Trouble decided that he was going to take over my desk.
Ah, well, you don't really need your keyboard for this. You're just a voice, so the trouble can do that for now. It's
Yeah.
tomorrow that you're gonna need it, because if Faz drops, you are there.
I will be there.
Yeah,
I
because
am not. 'Cause I
no,
have school.
no. What if we can get Dragon to wake up for it? It's going to, because Dragon, this is her second week of vacation. It's going to be Gloomy, myself, Dusty Lynn, and Dragon. But I don't know if we can get her to wake up in time. We gotta see.
Good luck with that.
If not, Lemon Cake might do it. Oh, no, Lemon Cake. No, we can't do Dragon. Lemon Cake said yes. Never mind. It's Lemon Cake, Gloomy, Dusty Lynn. No, I do not need to message Dragon. Lemon Cake said she could be there. She does not have a meeting. So, but it's only if. No, I do need Dragons. Right, Dusty Lynn's not going to be there because her sister's in town. She has to let me know. She's going to let me know for certain today if she's going to be there tomorrow, but it sounds like she's not, and then we'll have Dragon fill in.
I will say the one better thing about Cricket is you get the unlimited calling to Canada.
Yeah.
But all we have to do is pay for But all you have to do is add $5 extra to a line, and my mom can call Canada whenever she eats because her husband's still up there. And it's only $5.
For me, it would be more than that because, Iron and Lemons call Canada a lot because of Declan. Fun guy.
Don't they just call on Discord?
On time sometimes, but Discord's been funky lately. I don't know if you've noticed. There's been issues with Discord, and when it's funky, they just call because phones work. I know it's weird, but we actually call people in this family.
What do you mean? Wasn't there that one time when Discord was down and one of the families said, I forgot that you could call. I forgot the phone number or something like that. I was like,
Yeah. Well, that is Rob. Rob does not have Nay's phone number. They've been best friends for like 20 years. Do not have each other's phone numbers. It still makes me weird. Hi, Batman. How's your streak going?
Nay?
Uh,
Nay is the one that streams with you guys.
yeah. They've been best friends for like 20 years.
Oh.
That's why they were so excited when we got married, because we went and grabbed Nay so they could meet for the first time ever in their lives. They started playing together online when they were kids. Can't believe he's saying this. Does everything have to have toast in it? Really can't believe.
Yes.
Nothing. Wait. Toast mimic
Gloomy,
song?
go do toast.
I just really
go do
said,
toast.
yeah, everything has to. You know how they do toast. Somehow it's my brand. So yeah, it does have to have toast in it, I would guess. I had a nightmare the other day. The stupid toaster was a mimic, and that was not a good nightmare. I won't tell you more what happened with it, but it was not a good nightmare. And I literally unplugged the toaster as soon as I woke up in the morning. You could actually hear this time. Wow, Batman. And for those of you that get confused, Corey is over on the yellow team, and it's real time, so it'll seem like I'm talking faster because purple is not as good as yellow for chat. But it's good to see you, Batman. I see you over there. Both chats are sitting right here where I can see them. So, but right now we're working on eyeballs. Why are you giggling?
Why not?
I don't trust that giggle.
You're really gonna love it on your birthday, I promise.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'd like to point out, if you go on Throne or you go on Amazon to do wish list for me, there is no toast things or mimics listed. Just so you know.
But, except for the fact is there is one in my cart for you.
That is not on my wish list, and you know it. Your mug's supposed to get here today? Yay! Sadly, I'm told that the person who won the pins, the stream team, the Dustiria pin set, sent it to me instead of them as a surprise gift, and it looks like my neighbor stole it. So, don't have it. But yeah, when you get your mug, Batman, make sure you post and talk about it in the Discord so people can see what the merchandise looks like. So, I say that, everybody, the fourth wall stuff comes up on both sides. You do not have to buy my merch, but you can look at it to see what Batman, because Corlith was really kind and gave away 4 things on fourth wall. Sadly, on yellow side, we can't do that yet. We can't do the giveaways, so we have to stick to purple on that one. But he gave away 4 things during the 2 weeks ago during the last story time. So,
If I got this for Dusty, Dusty would kill me.
Ooh, send it.
am I
Send it
gonna?
to me.
I will.
Am I going to smack? Remember the rule: if you send me anything toast or mimic and it's not useful or practical in any way, I'm donating that thing.
It's a D&D dice box.
Oh shit, that's useful. Don't do that. No.
It's a D&D dice box, and I'm cackling. It looks so cool.
Oh my god. No.
And they have multiple options.
Oh. Fantastic. No.
Which one looks different?
Oh my god. No. The only exception to the not practical rules, it has to be handmade by you, or else I am donating it. Or I'm selling it at the Turner Road Treasures. My art. It's funny, my art doesn't sell, but the stuff that I put up there that's not art seems to sell. So my dad keeps giving me stuff.
And they have a D&D and they have a D&D mimic gamer pouch.
What is a gamer pouch? I don't even understand
It,
what that is.
it holds more dice than the other.
Of course it does. Get off that. You do not need to look at that.
No.
I have a dice bag. It has a gnome riding a flamingo, I think. No,
This
a
one's
gnome
bigger.
Now I don't remember what it has. Okay. Look at the empty chair for a second and to go empty chair cam, because now she's got to remember what's on her dice bag. Now I'm just going to grab the dice bag. It's okay. It's a gnome riding a farting unicorn holding a flamingo with a crown. That's what it is. I'm going to show it to you guys. This is my dice bag. My twin goes to PAX East every year. She's there right now, actually. One year she went up to a vendor and said, what is the most obnoxious thing you can put on a dice bag? And this is what they came up with, and I actually like it. So,
Bloomy, check Discord DMs.
oh my goodness, I just realized the cats are behind me and they're curled up together without fighting for the second day in a row.
That.
I do too.
Wait, what? You have a
Well,
twin.
Dusty?
First time you hear about this. I actually have 2 sisters. I have an older sister, and I have an identical twin, but we are what you call mirror image twins. Identical twins do everything. You've probably seen that, where they look the same, they talk at the same time, they are basically the same type, almost the same person. Mirror image twins are different. Like if you take a look at my dental, my teeth are crooked one way, hers are direct opposite. Everything you know about me, flip it and you'll get my twin. So I'm more extroverted, she's introverted, you know. I paint and do art. She does more scientific stuff. She's a meteorologist. You know, it's just we're opposites. And because of this, we clash. We do not get along. we've gotten better. We can be in the same room together and talk to each other and actually enjoy our conversations for short periods of time. But after a while, the way I am um, gets on.
Annoyed by
Yeah.
Cat likes it, Dusty. Cat likes it for you.
Oh, stop. Batman says mimics in Sketchy's contract are found out by scanning, and they will have misspelled names, especially the ones that say definitely not a mimic. So yeah, there aren't many. We're more rare. But we actually were part of a twin study when we were little, because mirror image twins are not as common, and no one knows why they exist. But yeah, so if you ever meet us, you'll know who we are just by which direction my teeth are crooked. Because I'm sure you guys have noticed my teeth don't line up in my mouth. So you know which direction my teeth are. The opposite one, you'll know you're talking to my twin. And right now, you'll know you're talking to my twin because she is heftier than I am. But she's working on that.
I just looked it up because I was curious. Mirror image twins are a rare type of identical twins, accounting for about 25% of cases. So it's not as rare as one might think, but it's still rare because
well, identical
twins are already
twins
rare.
I was gonna say identical twins are already rare, and then you add the 25% there, and yeah.
Actually, no, you're wrong, because actually identical twins are more popular than fraternal twins, because it's more common for an egg to split than you to ovulate two different
That makes
eggs.
sense. But twins themselves
So it's like,
are not, unless you're talking artificial, insemination.
IVF.
Yeah, most
IVF,
twins are very rare. You have 7 sisters, Batman. That must be fun. So yeah.
But it's also, but I don't know if you know this,
And
Dusty,
3
but it's
brothers. How did your mother take care of all those? That's a lot.
I don't know if you know this, Dusty, but it's also caused by a later embryo split, days 9 through 12.
Oh geez, so you play a game that's so scary that it's dangerous for Corey to watch because of the jump scares. Oh geez, I wouldn't handle that one either, T.
And none of us are twins.
Wow. So how many kids is that total? Can you add up to 7 plus 3 plus Batman? 11.
11.
I don't know how your mother did that. More power to her. I barely could keep up with my 2, but I also started later in life. I had one at 33 and one at 36. It does take a lot out of you.
That's the ages that I'm gonna have kids.
Yep. So make sure you're physically fit, because it tires you out fast and they'll keep going on you. Yeah, I gotta fix this eye. It's not round enough, so we'll bring this out. Eyeball wrong. Dusty fix.
Well, to be fair, monoamniotic twins are generally considered the rarest types, occurring in roughly 0.008% of all births, or 1% of identical twin pregnancies. They share both the placenta and the amniotic sac, leading to high-risk pregnancies due to cord entanglement.
Yeah, that's the one that everyone's scared to have.
Oh, absolutely.
I was not that. But when I was born back then, they didn't have sonograms and stuff. So I was, my mother was put on a diet because everyone thought that she was having one kid. Turned out the entire pregnancy I was on top of my twin, so she has birthmarks from being bruised by me. So they never knew there was twins until I was born, which caused a problem because Dad built a brand new house with enough bedrooms for 2 kids, and now he had 3. So that was fun. Okay, the older ones grew up to have the younger ones. The younger ones were born 2 weeks before I went to boot camp. Wow. And the second youngest was born after my older sister moved out. That's wow. I still,
Okay, so
no way I could have done that.
So Batman, you were basically like the Duggars. Just saying.
And there's no way I could have afforded that. I barely could afford the 2 I had. I can't imagine.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure Batman is older than your kids. I'm pretty sure Batman's around my age, so you wouldn't have had kids back then. And it was a very different economy.
Yeah.
No, the Duggars had more. Yes, okay. To be fair, I know that, but what I'm saying is you helped the younger ones just like they did. Okay, so yeah, you're 30. Oh yeah, so you were born in 94. No, 93. No, 94. No, 93. I can't do math.
I can't.
Clearly dumb. 92. Okay, so you're almost 34. Don't do that.
I graduated from high school 2 years before Batman was born. I'm gonna go become dust literally now.
Oh, May. My bad Rob, my Rob is born in May as well. Are you a Taurus or a Gemini? You don't have to say the day. I'm just asking if you're a Taurus or a Gemini.
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Gemini. And that's another reason why. That's another reason why you and my Rob do not get along. Tauruses don't get along with each other a lot of times.
And that's not why we don't get along. But yeah. We have differencing of opinion of what is kind and proper behavior. But that's okay. He can be how he wants to be, just not on my streams.
Which is why I always admit when I'm on Goose stuff.
Yep. And it works.
But yeah, no.
You can. So. Let's do that. Do that.
We need to get DJ a she shed.
No, I don't have a house.
She doesn't have a house.
can't
She's in an
have a
apartment.
she-shed.
She's in an apartment like I am. Only her apartment's gorgeous and wonderful and big, and mine is tiny and ridiculous.
She can still have a she shed. It's fine.
No, not how that works.
No, not how that works.
I'm waiting until I have a house because I want. This is what we've talked about too. Is we both want 4 or 5 bedrooms, only because we want 2 kids, and and he'll need an office. So that's 3 bedrooms right there.
Yep.
No,
and then
4
you gotta-
bedrooms right
and
there.
then you need a
And then
guest
a guest
bedroom
room.
and a place to write and stuff too. So yeah.
Well,
You're
most of the
gonna
time
need
it's when he's not home, which will probably be almost always because he won't be. He can work from home like 1 or 2 days a week. I think is what the schedule will be when he becomes an engineer at the lab. But most of the time he'll be at the lab, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to use the desk. And as far as affording things, we may not have been poor, but we were definitely not rich. Yeah,
No, you're comfortable.
that's just
I've been dirt poor all my life and I'm tired of it. But that's just how life works for me. Some people just never get the break they need. But my dad did after we moved out, so I'm very happy Dad's comfortable. But I haven't managed to get there yet. But I have hopes and dreams like everybody else that I will be able to not live in slumlord situations, not live where there's drug deals going down the street, you know. And constant fights. That's the dream. But not there yet. Not there yet, but someday. Can't always have bad luck. That's how I look at it.
I always tell people it can't rain all the time.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. There were many times you went without. We lived off beans for dinner most of the time. Yeah.
My neck!
feel
Oh
that.
God!
I when I was little, I was so sick of white bread and bologna. Because that was the go-to if we were out of money. But that was the 70s. Now it's if we're running low on food, it's grab the ramen. I know it's salty, but it's there. You know.
See, I don't use the full packet. I use maybe like a quarter of the packet whenever I eat top ramen, because otherwise it's too salty and my blood pressure goes from just fine to 200.
And it's like, and I'm very lucky that TJ sends us the Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero so I can survive Dusty After Dark. Yeah,
By the way,
I'm
when
with
do you
you.
need? I'm broke until Wednesday, but do you need more?
Always. Always.
I didn't have to do gloomy.
Yeah, we actually had somebody else send us a case because we ran out last week.
Oh, okay.
Because you gotta remember,
just
it's not
a
just Rob and I drinking it. Lemons likes it too, and on days where they've got, like right now they've been dealing with a major project, they stay up too late, so they drink it. They're working on a major science project.
I love science projects.
Well, you got to remember they're taking college courses and they're having to do their art courses. Like a spring break, they got to bring home the final exam project because they don't have enough time to do it in school. So there's gonna be a huge painting sitting in my living room again. I'm looking forward to seeing what the final project they've decided to do is.
One of the math professors at my college, she has a daughter. She's 13, I want to say. She doesn't bring her into school anymore because the last time she did, she brought her to a statistics class.
Okay.
And she told her, okay, just tell me when somebody needs help. She goes, Mom, I think this guy needs help. He's not doing it right. You can't say that, child.
Yeah.
You can't say that, child.
Okay. How do you guys like the
Right.
eyeballs? Opinions. Eyeballs. Do they look good, bad? Do I have this?
Gloomy. Gloomy wanders off on the bad time.
No,
She's
no, I'm
looking.
staring at it.
I do
Oh,
love
okay.
how your bear came out though, Gloomy. It looks great. Maybe I should just leave it
Cute.
alone. But
I really like the bear.
okay. If you really like the bear, because I took a public copyright free image and I colored it, and I feel like I could do better. But if you really like the bear, we'll leave it alone.
No, I just
I mean, if you want to try to see if you can make like improvements, go for it. I have no qualms with that.
Because I'm looking at it and it does work really well. So maybe we'll just leave it alone. Just like I love the goat that Rob picked out for TJ.
no,
The
no,
goat is
It's
perfect.
fantastic.
no,
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Is it
no.
just me or does the one eye
You-
look like it has
You
like
like it, Turtle?
more
Happy
like
Monday. Hope your
mascara
day's
than
awesome.
the other?
One has more mascara. Yeah, because the idea is that this is the shaded side. Did I go too
Mm.
heavy, or do I not have enough gray shading? Because maybe it's the shading.
I think it might be the shading
I
because
think
it's
it might be the
throwing it
shading.
off on that side.
Okay, so let me get some gray, and we'll do some shading. I swear you're born in a lab, though, or such a birth mirror image of myself. I'm the only left-handed one out of everyone. No aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins. They're all right-handed. You're left. That happens, though. My cousin's left. I was supposed to be left. As again, mirror image twins. She's right-handed. I was left-handed, but back in the 70s, because I started school in the 70s and 80s, that age time, they actually forced you to use the other hand. So I lost the ability to use my left hand as a dominant hand way back when I was a kid because they forced you to be different.
Be right-handed.
Yeah. But I was supposed to
Yep.
be.
Roll
I
in.
remember doing stuff right-handed and getting my fingers slapped and stuff and being told to sit on my left hand and stuff until I got using it. I'm glad they don't do that anymore. But yeah, no, I was supposed to be left-handed.
My
And now
grandfather
when I
told me.
go ahead.
That.
Yeah. Oh, your grandfather now I feel old. Your
Well, he was
grandfather
born in the
told you
40s.
about that. Oh. Yeah, it was a thing for a long time, not just when I was a kid. That went for people don't like it when you're different. And it took a long time for people to learn that being different should be celebrated, not changed. Your ex had the same thing happen to her. Yeah, it's just how it was back then. But it's okay. Because my right hand, even though I had cancer in it, does still function on occasion. We know this. So what if we do this? Get a little bit more gray all the way around. Shade it a little bit better. I think I didn't have the shading good. We do that. Spread it out. Okay, how's the eyeballs now? You were homeschooled, so you have to worry about that. I wanted to homeschool my kids, but New York State makes it incredibly difficult to do. Okay.
Much better.
Much better? I don't want to declare it done until it does. Okay. When you look at it, what is the feeling you get from this poor guy?
I'm gonna leave that to chat.
Yeah.
Gonna leave that to chat? Okay, chat. looking at Mr. Eagle here. I'll put him up so you can see the whole thing. If I can. Oh, Bob Ross just fell down. Yes, I have Bob Ross on my desk every time I paint because it was sent to me by Kat a long time ago. And when I was little, I tried to be him. So, but yeah, he sits right here on my desk. Go back over there. So, chat, do you get an emotion coming off this bird when you look at him? I almost think the pupil needs a little bit more yellow on the left side now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. There we go. So it'll be the same look I give myself in the mirror.
I felt that.
Sadly, that is the what I when I started painting him, I had a lot of stuff in the real world that was getting me down, and that's what I'm pretty much putting in there. This is how I feel most days. So, I think we're successful then. Which means I need to find one of my paint pens to sign this with. Which I think they're right here. We'll see if this one will write on. Sometimes it doesn't want to write on the canvas. And then I've got an actual paint pen, but I don't like it as well. Okay, here we go. So, future guy that says my art's AI to show. I even signed it right there. Hi, Jenny. Just popping to say hi. I'm glad you popping in to say hi. So, because that happens to me at art shows where they literally accuse me of being AI and I have to pull up my phone, hope it loads to show them I did this. So, but there we go. There he is. I don't know if anyone's going to want to buy him. I don't know if I'll make prints because a lot of people are probably not going to like the emotion. Actually, I don't like the beak right there. I'm going to go back. We're not done. There's a little bit of the beak I don't like. I'm going to fix. I can do that, though. I'm the artist. I can say I signed it and then go continue on, right? Yeah, it's too red here. We're going to tone this down. Yeah, that's what it needed.
I didn't even notice that.
You didn't? But you see why I did it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes
once you like pointed it out, I was like, oh, yeah, no, makes sense.
because sometimes you have to step back, look at the painting, call it done, and go, wait a minute, that doesn't look right, and fix it. Which is what I'm showing right now. Because that's the nice thing about paintings and digital art. Because I watch a lot of digital artists. You make a mistake, you don't have to keep it. You just fix it. There we go. That looks more curved because it didn't really have the looking like it was one solid beak. It looked like it was kind of different. That's better. That's better. Okay, there's the problem. So I want to make sure the highlight's right because I want this beak to look like, it is his beak. It's just a weird angle you're not used to looking at the bird because everything's weird these days. Because, yeah, maybe a classical painter, it turns out, or hyper-realistic is the term. It doesn't mean I can't put emotion into my pieces. I actually had someone say that. You can't give them emotions they don't have. I'm like, who says? It's my art. I can do whatever I want. You just don't have to buy it. There we go. That's a better beak. How's that? Okay, now we're going to step back and look at it. We're going to tilt it, because sometimes that makes a difference. Look at him carefully. Look at him carefully, see what we're missing. It's here. You got the mug already? Wonderful. To get it during stream is amazing. I still think there's a problem right there. We're just going to take some yellow. We're going to go back in. I am so glad that Korth does that every once in a while because it gives you guys, a little bit of the stream to keep and, drink from and stuff. That's so nice that Fourth Wall does that. Someday we hope to have the integration on the yellow side as well. Yeah, it needed that because it was not looking like one beak, it was looking like two beaks. I don't have any of the brown left. Ah, where'd the brown go? I threw it. There it is. Never throw your paint. Another beginner lesson. Don't throw your paint. You'll never find it again. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit in here again because I kind of slid outside the lines. Like I'm doing a line picture. Slid outside the lines, but we're just gonna fix it a little bit like that.
We can just blame TJ. It's fine.
We can blame TJ.
Whatever.
Hey, TJ is important. She comes to the streams. She plays in some of the streams. When I am having one of those days where I'm just crying on the sofa, I can call her at any time and tell her I've got a problem. And of course, Dr. Pepper gets delivered. That's really crucial.
I still can't believe that one wasn't delivered. That was so annoying.
I know, right? But it might have been. No, that never actually did get there. I think you said the last thing you said was that it was lost in transit. I still say the drivers drank it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna tilt it again. Okay, the beak looks better. Oh yeah, that looks better, I think. Okay, so Majestic, he is not. But I think he is done. As always, if anyone's watching the YouTube or, Flora or Twitch or any place I post this later, you could buy him. Just gotta message me. For a while, he's gonna sit here as I have no intention to go up to the gallery right now. Because having one thing to put at the gallery isn't enough. So I'm probably going to keep him in any painting I do from now until May, so I have something to sell at the May show. Which channel do I want that in? You do that in your pics, because it's a picture of something in real life that you have. So if you're curious about what Batman's posting, he's got some Dustiria merch and he's putting it in the Discord in your pics, so you can take a look at that later. If you're a Goose Goose Duck person, make sure you are doing the poll. That's going now, I think, for another 5 days. Yeah, I guess
April 25th is winning.
What day's winning?
The 25th.
I'm actually worried about that because if people do that, will they want to come to my birthday stream in 2 days after that? Do you think it's too close together, or is it okay?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I think it should be fine.
So it's going to become a birthday weekend at that point.
I see no harm in that one.
Huh? I've never done that, so yeah, okay. That'll make it easier for me because then I can just plan the one and plan the other and just have everything together. I still haven't figured out what the redeems are for the birthday. I'm working on it. If you listen
Exactly.
time to promote your birthday stream. Yeah, it is. Because April 27th is coming, and I guess Goose Goose Duck would be the perfect time to promote it. We could talk about it on the 25th while you guys are killing me. So we'll have to see if that wins, because we're still early on the poll. But, Gloomy, I'm going to need you to find somebody on yellow, because we're done here. I'll look at purple side. But yeah, thank you guys.
Why don't we just do Al?
Is she still alive? Are they still
Yeah.
alive? Oh, that's easy. I know how to spell that one. /raid. I can't believe. I'm tempted to move my camera. These two are sleeping together, but I don't know if you can see it. I'll do that before I go to the raid. Okay, can you guys see in the distance Kevin and Cinder? They're actually sleeping together on cat cam. Well,
Oh my. Horrible.
it's so rare. He yawned. Okay, back down to me. Get down to, let's do a raid. Which among the flowers? Okay. Oh, I put spaces. Get the spaces out. It's not going to work, Dusty. We'll show Al some love. All right. So, Gloomy, who did you raid on yellow?
Drew the God. They are doing a Happy Monday chill vibe stream. So I felt
Perfect.
like that could be a great way to continue the vibe.
All right, so you could send that in a little bit. Um, Tonight is Toast Crew Baldur's Gate 3 usually. If everyone shows up, I don't know if they are yet. That's why I don't put games anymore on my thing. It's Toast Crew doing something at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to see that. Tomorrow, 2 streams. Thursday, 2 streams. Saturday, 1 stream. It's a heavy stream week, so there's lots of Dusty if you want it. So, in the meantime, look for your glimmers. They're around you. I know everything's overwhelming right now for a lot of people, especially in the United States. So just take a second, breathe, and find your glimmers. Until then, Gloomy, send it off to the person you found, and I will send Twitch as soon as you say it's sent.
Sent.
Okay, and then we'll raid L. Have a good day, guys. And then L should be